Fellow heroes, thank you for joining on Project Odyssey. For those of you who are unaware and out of context what's happening, I was muted the entire time I was introducing everyone. Returning a favorite of mine, Fabrinator, who loves to play indie games, who has recently done a collaboration with Ali over Allison, playing Dungeons and Dragons. And just tell everyone what you're up to, Fabrinator.
Absolutely. Now that I've actually recapped what I've been up to and I'm ready to talk about what I'm up to, I'm playing some roguelikes after I finished beating Elden Ring a couple times. Had a blast with that game. Now playing some indie stuff. I just took a week off, just getting back into the swing of things. Right now playing, today I played Risk of Rain 2. No idea what I'm going to play tomorrow, but we'll figure it out.
Love to hear that. And an OG returning from the very first Project Odyssey episode, showing me that this was a good idea the whole time. Little Percent, welcome back. Glad to have you. We know you've been playing some RPG games like Dragon Age, Mass Effect, and things of that nature. What have you been up to? What's going on? You're muted.
Oh my god.
Nice. We're looking strong today, guys.
World class stuff here. World class.
It's a Monday, okay?
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday. I have been up to Knights of the Old Republic, which is a phenomenal game. I love it so much. We had early access day to a game called Earth's Shadow. It's an indie game coming out RPG at the end of the month. And, doing some acting stuff, getting mad at people that have my name that are also actors. So,
making waves. Yo, I love
making waves. It's so good.
Have you got past the crime scene where you're on like the Jedi planet and you have to solve a crime? That's probably okay. So that's probably one of the most scariest things I've done in a video game ever, was trying to solve that crime.
Really?
Yeah, I was scared I was going to get it wrong. Also, there's yeah.
There have been moments, I don't know that I've done that one, but there have been moments where I was like, I'm about to mess up my entire existence in this game, and everyone is going to die. So, yeah, it's well done, for sure.
It's good. Fabio, for those way back, when I first started streaming a year ago, Fabio was probably my first guinea pigs that I've ever did collaborations with and stuff like that. Since then, we've both become streamers. This is really the first time we've collaborated as streamers together.
I believe weird. So has it? Yeah.
Welcome to Project Odyssey, my man. Tell us what games you like to play and what you're up to and where we can find you.
Well, you can find me obviously at Fabio the Chicky. I sometimes YouTube as well, but typically I play as of recently. I've just been playing some Valorant and some old school games as well as indie games. But old school games Donkey Kong Country 2 and 1, basically all the Super Nintendo games. Trying to throw it back and show some people that haven't played it back in the day, some originals, and planning to do maybe some dialogue for stories in the near future, but that's basically all I do. Not too bad, nothing too crazy.
Looking forward to that. Thank you guys for taking part in this. Thank you everyone in the chat for joining in, and let's since we got all the kinks out of the way, fingers crossed. Let's
hope.
Get into this.
Well, you didn't say never, so anyway.
All right.
I'm a little nervous. I don't know my abilities.
Nothing to be nervous about. We're all just gonna die.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
I'm trying new things today. Welcome to the world of Project Odyssey. It's been eons where the separate realms have been separated. They lived their own lives, and it was only rumors until they became reality, where bridges and gates reopened, connecting all the realms together. In the time that they were split, some people advanced in magic, found their roots. Others made improvements on their technologies. Societies fought and created nothing but war, while others found peace. Now, all these realms must learn to coexist with one another, and with it sprouted evil. Tons of evil that spreads across all the realms. But there are adventurers who are here to stomp out this evil. This is your Odyssey. Our story takes place as the guild has commissioned 3 adventurers, 3 heroes, to head out to Boandi Jungle. As their boat brushes up against the shore, the jungle it's a teeming jungle, thick with large trees and huge leaves with each tree. However, there's not a single sound coming from it. You can't hear birds. There are no tracks of animal or game. As the party progresses through where they must go into the Jumjin village, they still don't hear anything. They don't even feel like they're being watched. The ecosystem is thriving a little too much. As you guys approach the village in the silence of a jungle, for the first time being surrounded by an ecosystem that seems to have no life. There's gunshots and then a explosion. There's smoke trail off into the distance. Adventurers rush in towards where the noise is coming from. You come across a village. And in this village, there are 3 men that look to be holding weapons and holding the villagers, which the villagers seem to be a mix of different races, orcs and trolls and goblins, hobgoblins. And in the center of them, there is a tutorial. And he's on his knees, and there's some blood coming out of his head. And the 3 men are sitting around, and they've set a building on fire. And you guys walk up on this, and they go, which one of you guys sent the little girl? We know, we told you not to interfere with what's going on here.
Well, hey now, we don't mean any trouble here. Tell me what's going on. Why is there so much fire?
And so, our story begins. The 3 bandits turn over to you, and they're startled by seeing adventurers appear from out of the bush. They go, now who are you?
Well, listen, young man, I am but a door dumple. You've most likely heard of me, but I must ask, who are you, and why is there fire, and where is this little girl?
He, unsheaths his sword and points it at you.
You, young man, you do not want to do that. We can solve this, without fighting.
We're here on official business. I don't know where.
Oh, yeah? Whose official business?
Oh, all right, now, Bertie. Okay, we can solve this as civilized folk.
Bertie, you can make an intimidation or persuasion check if you like.
Ooh, I will.
Feel it. What do you feel? Feel it.
Persuasion is not my good, but I think
Intimidate
that,
him.
let's see, is intimidation worse or is it persuasion worse?
It's intimidation.
They're equal. They are
They're
equal.
All right, then feel it out. It's all you.
We're gonna go with the intimidation because I'm feeling it.
How tall is Birdie?
2.
How tall is Birdie?
I told you, 2.
You rolled a 2.
Birdie's like 11 feet or something ridiculous.
Okay, so you're massive. Okay,
I'm very tall, but I'm not intimidating at all. That's with a -3 modifier.
Jesus. Oh my.
A 2. One of them pulls out a dagger, licks it, and says, "We don't have to tell you nothing. You must be travelers and you're lost. Head back where you came from. This doesn't concern you." And then his knife begins to bubble with this black ooze.
Does there seem to be a leader amongst them? Can I visually see a leader amongst them, or is it just they're all kind of?
These guys seem to be like grunts, and they seem to just be bullying people right now from your initial impression of them.
Young man, what is your name? I'm going to speak to the one closest to me.
As you call out to the closest bandit-looking one.
Easy on him.
The name's Nico.
Oh, Nico, what a great name. I had a friend named Nico back from the Phalanx, but that's neither here nor there. Nico, where is your leader?
Make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna go digital. Shazam, 8+.
Starting out strong
+6.
today.
Yeah, not great. 14.
14.
Yeah.
The other guy the guy with the dagger kind of pipes up and is just like, how'd he know that you ain't the boss, man? He's like, I don't know, shut up. And they run over to you. He goes, he's in the woods, checking out the temple.
Oh, unfortunate.
Well, I'll tell you what, Nico, it's why don't you go ahead and grab him real quick so we don't have to, fight this out.
No, you want to... You know what boss will say. He just wanted to make sure everyone's in line. You probably want to know these guys are here anyways. Yeah. Then he kind of takes half a step back. All right. We'll go get the boss.
Sounds wonderful, Nico.
Move. None of you.
We won't move a bit.
And then the pirates, they scamper off.
As he does that, I'm going to send, I'm going to whisper to my shoulder, and as you look at my shoulder, there is a, by the way, when you look at me, I'm an older tiefling, a quite old tiefling with a long white beard, graying, although wearing some exquisite gear. There is also an old owl that is hovering around me. And in a similar way that I have long hair, braided, and long beard, this owl has long feathers, white feathers that extend off. And almost like when you see a married couple that start to kind of look like each other, me and this owl have been, it kind of seems like we almost have imagery that looks the same. And as this happens, I'm going to whisper into my, right to my shoulder. As they turn around, I'm going to go, Rupert, follow. And then he's going to drift off about 60 feet into the air and follow.
Okay.
Is that your pet?
I like that.
Are we now alone, or is there still some pirate guard dudes hanging out?
You guys are now alone. Yeah, the pirates left. The old Tortrillian.
Can't stop drawing circles on the.
Nice.
This is not an intention.
Solid.
Oh, got it. Okay, never mind. Continue.
The old Tortrillian man is struggling to get up as he's.
I run over and I help him, and I ask him, is there anyone else in the building that's on fire? Is there anyone else around here?
Oh, the fire. No. It should be fine, but if you could take out that fire, that'd be great.
I look around for anything that will put out a fire. Looking around.
Go ahead and make a perception check as you begin to scan the area.
She does that. I'm going to walk up to the turtle-looking man. Good sir. What is your name? I must know it.
17 for perception, by the way.
17. Okay. You walk up to the old man. And as you walk up to the old man, he realizes that there's blood on his face, and the first animal you see, there's a little bird on his back, on his turtle shell, and it kind of tweets. Your bird is circling around, and this bird grabs a handkerchief for the old man and starts trying to smear the blood off for him, as the bird's just with its mouth closed, just like beep, 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 beep. The old man looks at you and it's just like, oh, thank you, as he thanks Birdie, as Birdie's like looking around, scanning.
Shake his hand with 2 hands.
You begin to shake his hand. He goes, my name is Sudrid.
Oh, say that one more time, Sudrid.
Sudrid, yes.
Sudrid, what a wonderful name. Listen, Sudrid, I had a good friend I met one time. His name was Carl LaRock. He was he wasn't quite, he was a bit of an odd one. He was raised by your kind, and it was quite a wonder, but he was just a human. Have you ever met him?
Oh, let me think. Carl LaRock. There are many clans that we have, and I've met so many of them.
He was quite rare. He was a human raised by turtles or your kind.
Oh, Carl the Rock. Yes. That one.
Oh yes, quite unforgettable.
I've met him. May have been 20 years ago. He was a small one. About 2.5 feet tall, and he ran around banging everything with sticks. He was quite
he quite loved
ambitious
that.
one.
I walk up next to I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Dordumple, right?
Yeah, Dordumple.
If you guys want,
Hello.
you can double click and put your names. I'll just in there and on the nameplate, or I'll try to do it for you here in a second. But Birdie, you do, as you're scanning, you do find like a water source. There's like a small stream that's broken off from a river that's nearby the place. As you quickly grab a bucket and you go, they're talking and chatting, and you start filling up that bucket. Make an athletics check for me real quick.
Do we see a second bucket in the area?
Oh yeah. You guys see some buckets.
Okay. So while I'm talking, I'm gonna
16 for athletics.
Okay, you pick up like 4 buckets, and there's townspeople that are trying to scramble to get some water, and you hand them empty buckets, and you pick up other people's buckets, and you have your arms like T-posed as you're just holding out like 4 buckets of water by yourself, just making the other people look bad as you run on by and start splashing the water. You get it down a good bit. Dordumple, what were you doing?
I was just going to cast Mage Hand and be grabbing a bucket and just like helping in the production line of putting the thing
you help speed up the production immensely by doing so with your Mage Hand, and you standing there, you're able to like give out orders and be like, oh yes, over here, no, this way, no, you go back. And Fabio, I'm sorry, you walked up, and what were you doing?
I was gonna greet him. Hello, Donzo here. Did you have anybody that was a little bit wounded that I can help with?
Oh, I don't think anyone here got hurt too badly. And then the bird like starts like chirping at you, just like and then directs you towards the turtle's head, which was bleeding.
What about you? You look like you could use a little help. It looks like you've had a tough day.
I suppose so. And you guys, because you guys helped out, and with your athletics roll, you're able to lower the fire, and you're able to actually save the hut from burning down.
Wonderful. Listen. Is it Sudrin? How did you pronounce it? This is Josh asking.
Yeah.
What is it?
Sudrid.
Sudrid. Okay.
Yeah.
Sudrid.
Sudrid, you must know. My man Danzo right here. He is another question. How old is Danzo?
Oh God. 40.
40. So like middle aged.
Yeah.
Okay.
What race is Danzo?
Turtle.
Oh, he's a
turtle.
Wait, Danzo's a freaking turtle too?
Yeah.
Oh, Rick! Oh, dude, if I was Carl Rock, this would be
know. That's what I was saying. I was like, man, the one time you choose not to be Carl the Rock, there's all these turtles.
I didn't know. Everybody's turtles. This would have been so good. All right, back in. Sorry. You must know, Sudrid, Donzo here is quite gifted. He's but a young man. He's quite young, but he will take care of you very quickly.
Oh, okay.
Yes, indeed.
Sundred allows you to tend to his wounds however way you wish to please. And some of the townsfolk start speaking up. They're like, are you be the ones that answer the call? And then other townsfolk speak up, and they're kind of like, are you here to help? What's going on? And Sudrid waves his hand. He says, No, you all take care. I believe these are the travelers we are looking for. I will tend to their needs and see what we can do. Please take care of yourselves and help yourselves. Prepare for tonight's feast. Do not worry. Help has arrived. As he smiles and gives you guys a wink.
Thank you.
Birdie's just like taking it all in, probably towering over a little bit, and just like
Absolutely.
just like smile, nod, like look around. So happy to be there.
So, Tortillon, Sudrid begins to walk back with his spear that he uses as a staff. Just takes you to his now slightly burnt hut, slightly crispy hut, but nonetheless, he sets you guys down. He says, I believe you guys are aware of what all has transpired here, but if I could remind you, I want to thank you again for coming out here to help. Now, our forest has been suffering for some time now. Over 600 years, we haven't had any animals to begin with. Oh, how rude of me. Would you like some drinks and some food? I have Tortillion's specialty. As he brings out like grubs and plants, and it's like just these giant, juicy looking grubs.
Oh, the specialty of only Carl showed me this stuff. I love it. And I'm just going to grab it.
I haven't had one of these in a while. Thank you.
Birdie, do you partake?
I give it a little sniff, and I just kind of plop myself on the ground and give one of these.
Make a Constitution check. This is pretty pungent. It's an acquired taste for sure.
12.
12. Your face goes a little green, but you're like you wave it off very politely. As the other two are just kind of like.
Let's sit in the farthest corner away from them that my body can like get away, but casually, very nice about it.
I'm gonna grab one of the juiciest, largest ones that I've seen, and I'm gonna see it. And right as I'm about to eat it, I'm gonna see Birdie kind of drifting away after she grabbed a bite. And Bertie, no! I know it can be hard to eat at it in the first time you try it, but trust me, the nutrients in here are just irreplaceable. You must try this. I'm gonna hand them the juiciest freaking looking.
It goes on you.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna stare at her as I give it to her.
Hakuna Matata.
So weary on my travels, and I just like can't. She has no skills whatsoever. She's like that, and then she just
puts it down.
I'll
or what?
try it. I take it from you. I'll try it, and I take it, and I swallow all of my fears.
All right. Make
And
a
I plug-
Constitution.
Please be better than the last time. 16.
Ooh, you eat it. It's the strangest sensation of gushing and crunching all at once. It fills your mouth immediately, and there's at first there's a struggle, and then it immediately stops, and you swallow, and it's like you ate your breath.
Well, Bertie,
Tastes like you ate an entire garlic at once right now.
Amazing, isn't it?
Bertie, tell me what you think.
Wow.
Yes. Let us know.
I'll never eat anything like that again. I think.
Oh.
Well,
Not in a bad way.
okay.
Well,
We'll take that. I'm proud of you, Bertie. I'm proud. I promise you, your first strike in our fight is going to be with the force of 1,000 turtles, which is a lot, I think. Well, if they're like Carl, but anyway, sorry.
I'll take it.
Well, there's plenty more where that came from. And then he says, I've searched for the last 600 years to find any wildlife, but I've only been able to find this little guy right here, as he points to the bird. Now,
I have a feathered friend as well. What is his name?
oh, this one. We call him Robbie.
Robbie. Great name.
Robbie, how old is Robbie?
I'm not too sure. But he's been with us for a good 5 years now.
Well, where did he come from?
One day when I was searching for wildlife, I happened upon him. He was wounded and covered in sand. It was confusing, but rumor has it that there is a temple deep within these jungles. And the rumor has spread.
Yes.
Now treasure hunters have come here in search of treasure, looking to raid the temple. But they've been holding the village at siege. I have some idea where this temple may be, but the land is off limits to most of us. I do not understand or think that the temple has anything to do with the missing wildlife. But if it does, then it is a dangerous and a place that should be taken with caution. 600 years ago to this day, I was out roaming, hunting, and in an instant there was a scream and a flash of green light, and there was no game to be found since. I've searched every day, hoping to find any form, but yet nothing.
We will go to this temple at once.
Absolutely. This is what we were sent here by the Heroes Guild to do. Is there anything that you've seen that these bandits that we had, I forgot, Tibbles or whatever his name was that I sent off to his boss, is there anything we need to be aware of these raggedy these men?
There are a lot. I would
Lot
say.
of them.
By the way, with that question, go ahead and give yourself an inspiration point. Fabio, you're new to the Project Odyssey. Any new players or joining content creators, they immediately automatically get an inspiration point. And this is a rule that was implemented before or after you, little percent, so you automatically get an inspiration point as well.
You all have inspiration.
It was the food.
I feel inspired.
A lot of them.
And I love your voice, Fabio.
Thank you.
There is,
You go, sorry.
I would say, about over 20 of them.
20. Ha. Well, if we get them all in one place, I can do quick work with them. But maybe we can do this without fighting. But if we have to scrap, I mean, well, we have Bertie after all.
I must ask of you a favor. I do apologize
Absolutely
for
anything.
this.
Agreed.
My granddaughter, she looks a lot like me, in a sense. She went out there. She became impatient and became tired of the treasure hunters, the pirates, harassing us. She thought if she could find the temple and get to it before them, then she would be able to take the treasure away or persuade them to go otherwise. She snuck out against my own advice. Please, we don't have much else to give you for extra for this, but if you could find her and save her.
Oh,
We will. We
absolutely.
will.
What is her name?
Her name is Zora Windbreaker.
Zora
Sorry,
Windbreaker.
Zora Wind Driver.
She breaks wind.
Yeah. Zora Wind Driver.
Well, I'll tell you what, Sudrid, it would be our most. We would happily take care of your granddaughter if we see her. And we can make a deal. I'm sure a man of your age. I'm a bit of an old man myself, and I love to accrue, various wonderful alcohols, in my travels. I'm sure you have something. Maybe we could share a drink when we come back.
I'm just a bit of a gambler myself.
Now that you say something, we have a Tortillian special, a sake.
Oh,
I learned to brew myself. I hid stash away from the young ones.
Well. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. I don't know what lies ahead with Zora. We will do our best, and I pray to the gods that she is okay. But we will do our best, and I've seen a few adventures in my day. I'm fighting alongside Bertie, who, well, I've yet seen a man best her. It's her is it her?
It's a her.
Okay, I was making her. Seen a man best her in combat, and well, Danzo, you take one look at him and you're in for something special. So I would say your granddaughter Zora, she's in quite good shape. But you prepare that alcohol, we'll be quite happy.
Seeing how custom you are with our cultures, I think you'll like it.
Wonderful.
Don't let me keep you any longer. Thank you again. The whole village has your gratitude.
Absolutely. Well, Bertie, Donzo, let's get
away.
Get it.
while this is happening, my bird has been following the bandits. Up to how many feet from me? It can 100 feet from me and can see out to 120 feet.
I'm so proud of you, and I'm so mad at you at the same time.
Crap. Or my bird is just chilling with me.
No. I like it. No, I like the creativity. No, I'm just salty because I had this whole thing. It's a temple that's hidden in the forest. Like, how are you gonna find it? Let's throw that out
Let's
the
just say
window.
the temple is far away, right?
So, okay,
it's far away. So my bird stops. It's only 100 feet's not that far. Let's be honest. If it's a temple hidden in we're talking 100 feet. That's not even a freaking full football field.
So you head over out into the woods. You guys head out into the woods. The silence is very eerie, and it's ridiculous. You're starting to realize there's not even wind. There's like no weather. Everything is still in this area. It's as if the life itself of the forest doesn't exist. You get this feeling, and your bird comes back and it contacts you. So I need you, and you realize you have a good heading, a direction of where the pirates are heading. Go ahead and make a survival check. All of you can do it if you want, to see how well you guys can track these guys.
Oh, fork.
I rolled another 8.
7.
Today. Oof.
It's just an 8.
Donzo.
Let's see.
Whoa!
Where's my chat? Oh yeah, +5. Oh, that's a 25, baby.
Donzo,
Can I see his rolls in game?
Oh, I'm very accustomed to these
How do I get
lands.
there?
Donzo, do me a flavor. Go to settings. In Roll20, the gear at the top right.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, dice options, and then enable advanced dice and all that other stuff. Yeah, you just go to chat and you can see his rolls. But if he enables his dice rolls, then we'll all be able to see his rolls. All right. Natural 20. Donzo, you get the lay of land. You realize that these pirates, big boots, deep in the mud. This isn't your first time tracking evildoers, as you might see it, as you begin to lead the way, and with the bird giving you directions that definitely helped, as you know which way they're heading, and you can confirm. It also helps that there's no other tracks in this jungle. Nothing is here. So these are the only tracks to follow. As you follow the tracks, you begin to see more and more and more tracks. Like an entire troop of these guys have been through this jungle and they're heading a direction. As you're
Try check for perception just in case there's traps anywhere within the mud.
Yeah. Go for it. Make a perception check.
Oh my god, I saw nothing.
I see nothing. Keep going.
Of course. On we go, Gonzo.
Nothing of relevant pops out to you or stands out to you as you make your way through here. You guys all begin to notice, however, that the air becomes a little more dry and hot. Really hot. The mud begins to turn into dirt. The dirt begins to turn into sand. And before you know it, where there used to be grass and trees, the grass is turned black as if it's being burnt or it's dying. The trees withering away, no leaves on them, on the branches as they've dried up as if all the moisture's been sucked before them. There is a canyon ahead of you. In the middle of this tropical jungle, you have spotted what seems to be a small desert. There's this glowing aura of green light on the horizon. Spreading out.
Can I do an Arcana check to maybe decipher what this could be along the burnt grass? Let's see. 16.
16.
Plus? Anything for your Arcana?
No, it's just 16.
All right, that's a good roll. This is transmutation magic. You recognize this from your studies.
Gonzo, what do you see?
This looks like transmutation magic. I've seen it before.
You know a little something about transmutation magic. Wonderful.
Just a wee bit, yes.
I know a few things myself, but I don't mean to brag, but sorry. Thinking to myself, old man.
As you guys
What do you know?
Quite a bit.
I'm actually not familiar with transmutation magic, so...
So, no, you're fine. So, basically what you know, the transmutation magic is essentially like, think of Full Metal Alchemist. It's like...
Okay.
Taking
Metal Alchemist. Sorry, I had to. I just...
taking life out of something and then turning into something else?
Yeah, turning into something else. So, maybe taking a rock and changing it into gold.
Okay.
So that's what's happening here. Oh, don't forget the L. As you guys get forward, you guys notice a large troop of people. And I'm talking a small militia worth of people standing ahead of you. And they all seem to be, what's it called? Screaming and yelling and at this woman that's standing not far away from them.
What are they yelling? Can we understand?
Yeah, you can understand. You can say, you're like, a lot of it's like, it's very foul language. It's very foul language, obscenities, kind of laughing and taunting her a lot. As she kind of she has like a bow and arrow strapped to her back, and she has these two pistols that she's pointing at either one of them, and they're kind of egging her on, be like, "Come on, you ain't got it in you. You ain't gonna do it. What do you think you're gonna do out here? There's only one of you out here."
Does she look like a turtle?
She does not look like a turtle.
Okay. I'm like, well, that was quick.
This is what she looks like right here. I should have you guys on the page. Yeah. So she essentially.
Oh, young lass.
A wooded elf, maybe.
Probably you're right, Hanzo.
Can I look around and see if there's any way to like sneak around and up and next to her?
You can try. Yeah, you can make a stealth check if you want.
While this is happening, I'm going to, while she's looking at that, I'm going to look at her and I'm going to cast message. And then she's going to hear in her head that nobody else can hear as long as she's within 120 feet. Young lady, do you need help here? We are just behind you. If we can help, we're right here.
Yes.
Birdie, go ahead and make your stealth check.
I rolled a nat 20 and my stealth is +5.
Wait, you're a monster that can go. That's
Yes,
great.
yes, yeah, I'm super sneaky. I'm super
XL
sneaky.
size that can go.
Super
sneaky.
athletic.
Amazing.
So,
Burrows under the sand.
some dust clouds pick up as you immediately get in one of the sound clouds and you make your way past everyone. Where do you want to go real quick? As you're running to the area you want to run to, Door Dumple speaks out to the stranger. The stranger then is just like, oh, what, who the? And then looks behind, sees the group. You can move your character, Birdie.
I would if I knew how to do that.
Oh,
Oh,
Pointer,
here we go.
and then just grab, and then
She's gonna go. Let's see. Is this Wood Elf? This is Wood Elf. She's gonna go right up. Oh wait, how do I?
she get the name underneath her character.
There we go.
I don't know if you guys can do that. I'll try to do it myself. Door Dumple. There you go.
As I see the dust of the cloud begin to kind of swell by us, I get that sense that here Bertie goes, and I go to look over my shoulder to see if she's there, and she's gone.
I place myself.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna place
Hold
myself
on,
right here.
Hold on. Before you go any further,
It might be tough to
this
sneak in
isn't
the open.
Skyrim. Okay.
Sneak in the middle.
You can't.
You're not that OP.
This isn't Skyrim. You can't hit someone and then crouch and then they turn around and be like, "Oh,
Look
it
at how
must have been
sneaky I
the
am."
wind."
Walks in the middle of the desert.
You
unseen.
know that's what I want. You know that. So okay. So listen. The plan is to come out swinging from my storm cloud.
Oh my
basically.
gosh. Okay, that's fine.
So the thought
is-
was, Birdie was
Yeah.
like, if I just up one of these guys at the front, it'll be like that moment in Harry Potter when you hurt Draco Malfoy with the invisibility cloak and his two Goonies run away. So
if that's your intention, that 100% works. You take that, you hide in that dust cloud so well that you come out of it, bomb, swinging. This is happening simultaneously though, so I'm gonna let the other guys have their turn, but you guys see her disappear, and you've been with Birdie enough to know her intentions.
Oh no, there she goes again.
Danzo, do you want to do anything before
I cast Bless on Door
Birdie?
Dumple.
Door Dumple. Okay, you cast.
Oh, am I within range? I don't think I'm within
I-
range if
I
I can
don't
cast
know.
it.
You can pull out the ruler.
It's
Remember the ruler?
yeah. Oh, that's right. That's where it was. Okay, no, I'm not within range. I'll just cast it on Door Dumple.
Okay. You give blast to Door Dumple. Door Dumple. Okay, you speak out.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
You speak out. The lady turns, sees you guys, points one pistol at you guys now, points the other pistol at the pirates, and it's just like, "Who are you? Don't think that I won't do it. Don't think that I won't have the mind to blast at both of you." And one of the what were you gonna do, Door Dumple?
So I'm looking at on the screen. We have all of these. I see the red and green. Are those different factions, or are they all just the kind of the same? Like, what are they all
Ignore
ready to
those.
attack this girl?
Ignore those.
The green ones.
Ignore the color. They're groups. They're just groups.
Okay.
That's for
Okay.
me if combat starts, which when it starts at this point. When it starts.
All right, so I'm seeing this happen. Seeing Bertie run up there, I'm just gonna be. Well, I was hoping to avoid combat like this. Can I cast a spell before we start, or no?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, well then I'm gonna freaking go for it. And I am going to cast. It's a 30-foot. How do I see 30 feet wide?
I got you.
A circle. I need a circle 30 feet wide.
It's on its way. Give it a hold your horses. Hang on now. Calm down. Calm down.
Calm down. Just calm down. Just calm down.
I'm putting down a piece of light that everyone can control right here. What I want you to do is I'm going to click on it for this first time. I'll do it for you. But in the future, you're more than welcome to do it yourself. Boom. It's 30 feet.
Okay. So I'm going to cast this. Hold on. 2 seconds.
I'm just gonna assume what he's casting and change the color.
Well, actually, you might not know what I'm casting.
Wizard casting a big AoE spell.
I am going to cast a level 3 hypnotic pattern.
That's really strong.
And it is a wisdom saving throw of 15. All creatures in the area failing are charmed for the duration and incapacitated with a speed of 0.
You get a plus D4 for being blessed as well.
It's just a wisdom saving throw for them. So
all right,
I don't
Birdie.
know.
Okay.
Unfortunately, with I'll let you go first, but you're gonna have to make a wisdom saving throw against this hypnotic blast.
Oh.
So go ahead and attack this bandit with advantage.
I don't know what that means. Is that a plus?
That means roll twice, and take the better
You
one.
roll twice and take better. Okay.
Take the better.
Well, there's one roll, and that's a pretty shit roll. Can't get much worse than that. Okay, cool. I rolled a 2 and a 14. So, okay. And then what am I adding to this?
You're going to add, so if we go over to your character...
This is my surprise attack.
Are you just using your fist?
Yeah, I'm just full claw. I'm a unarmed fighting style.
So you see your unarmed, so it's a plus 7 to hit, and you can do a D8 plus 4 whenever you roll for damage. So with a 14, with a plus 7, that's going to be a 21. That
21.
Definitely hits.
Right, okay, yes.
And then go ahead and roll a D8 plus 4 for me.
8. And I rolled an 8. Plus 4 is 12.
Wow.
And since it's a surprise attack, I do extra 2d6 damage to it.
Holy shish kebab, dude. What the... Okay, go for it.
A 6 and a 5.
Is that assassinate on the... Yeah. It's the assassinate.
Jeez Louise, a 6 and a 5. So you did a total... Oh my god, that's 12. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You literally... You come out of the dust and you just... There's this... So, okay, this is happening at the same time. Let me paint a picture for you guys. So, you warn the young lady. At the same time as you're warning her, you cast a spell. This hypnotic pattern is about to cover over everyone. While Donzo is taking his relic and enhancing your abilities with Bless as he gives a prayer to you. And then Birdie comes out of the sand dust and smacks this guy so hard in the face. His nose cracks. He goes flying in, and she's not done. He goes flying into his friend, cracking his friend's face as they both crash into the wall, knocking them both flat out. They're gone. They're done. And then she sweeps up and gut punches 2 more guys as she takes out a total of 4 guys in the span of just sneaking up and attacking. Then absolutely...
That's murder for you.
Takes out 4 guys.
I would like to shout, "Leave her alone!" as I come whirling out of this stand.
Alone. That's
Now I need you to make the saving throw
Yep.
What was it? Wisdom
All right.
saving throw?
Wisdom.
Saving throw is 15.
What's the? Is it wisdom 15?
Wisdom 15.
So it's plus 0 for you. Bird.
3.
3. So you go, you leave her alone, and then you get dumbfounded by the hypnotic beam.
Wait,
Love.
you said saving throw?
Yeah, saving throw.
Wait, did the bless reach her, or was it only for door dumpy?
You only did it for.
He
door
took
dumpy.
off, yeah.
Okay.
Door dumple.
Door
Not
dumpy.
Door dumpy. I'm sorry.
Door dump is better, though.
You got a dumpy as well.
Well, he does. I'm glad you noticed. I've been quite to work in that.
All right. So I'm gonna
I need to work on
roll
mine.
for the 2 groups of people. They both fail. You hypnotize everybody. I'm gonna roll for the stranger. And matter of fact, I believe wisdom. She barely fails. So you
So
get them all.
As this happens, you're going to see a twisted pattern of colors that is weaved through the inside, and all of these people, as they see it, are going to be just taken aback. They can't take their eyes off of it, and now they're all charmed and have a speed of 0. And I'm going to look over to Danzo and say, "Well, let's see if we can minimize our amount of collateral damage here." And I'm gonna stroll up towards the woman.
Okay. So as you're strolling up towards the woman, you hear a chuckle, like, "That's some neat trick you got there." As this gentleman right here stands at the barrier of your spell, and is like, "Oh, now who might you be?"
Well, hello, good sir. My name is Door Dumple. It is a pleasure to meet you. We are in this area, you know. We are on a quest, you see, to figure out what's going on in this area. You know, to preserve some of this land. And there was a big fight that was about to go down here. And well, I'm assuming that you are probably the leader, but I have to be honest with you. I made a choice here. It was either kill all of these men. You see this ability that I just put them all under my control, basically. I could have done that, or, well, I could have evaporated them all, and I decided, you know, we don't want collateral damage. We're here to strike a deal and try to minimize bloodshed.
Well, ain't you just the charitable one?
Well, yes, I am. You know, quite a good judgment you got there.
How about this? I don't send the rest of my men your way, and you turn back. We're right on the cusp of gathering the information that we need.
Well, send more of your men. Are you? How much more do you have? I mean, would you like me to kill them all? We don't have to fight like this. I think maybe we can come to an agreement of some sort.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion. The 20. We roll a 16 plus 6. That is going to be 22.
22. That's a really good roll. Some of the other guys are like, "Yeah, boss."
I'm saying this loud. Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm saying this loud enough, and as I'm saying these things like, "Hey, I don't want to kill these men, or I want to keep them alive." I'm looking at all the men that I just put to sleep. You know, 20 men in one cast, and I don't want to hurt you guys. In trying to at least earn favor from some of them, and then directing it towards him.
"Yeah, boss, it don't seem like a bad idea." And he goes, "Quiet, you! I am on the cusp of gathering something historical. You think for one moment I'm gonna stop and listen to some silly adventurer?"
Well, we won
If you
them.
wish to push through, you guys stall them as much as you can. I'll see you on the other side. And he begins to walk away.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up towards the woman as she's standing here. I'm just gonna stand next to her, not acknowledge her yet, and I'm gonna look at all the men that are charmed by me, and can't quite move, and I'm just gonna go, oh, well, men, I look at you guys and I just think, man, there is not many people that could come up against you guys in a fight. But there's also an importance in your life. You see, I'm an old man. I've been through a few things in my life. And fighting is not always the way. What do you guys say? What do you say we call it even here? You guys go your separate ways. I will continue in this direction. You guys camp it out here for the night. Take a relaxing day.
So the guys that weren't hypnotized, as you're telling this speech, they walk up and they're just like, yeah, we're done. It sounds like a good deal. You seem pretty strong as it is. We don't like to mess with something like that. And
Good on you, laddies.
immediately get like 4 of them to retreat. They lose their morale. The other ones are hypnotized. So if you want to break your spell,
Do not.
so a lot of them, they look at you and they kind of just like nod. Yeah.
So they're technically it is
They're
they
charmed.
are
Yeah.
they're charmed by this spell, which I'm not fully aware of the conditions behind charmed.
They see you as friendly.
Okay. And then they're incapacitated. Actually, they're incapacitated.
Yeah, that's why it's hard for me to give an answer.
Oh, okay. So incapacitated is basically derived of strength and debilitated. So they're completely weak. Okay. And then I'm gonna walk up to the woman. I don't think there's a way that I can relieve it on her. Is there? And yeah, no. I would have to relieve the whole spell. So as this happening, yeah, go ahead.
Never mind. Just ignore me.
All right. So I'm gonna walk up with Donzo. Is Donzo following me? Donzo, are you following me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna stand kind of like right here, next to the woman, and I imagine Donzo comes up as well. Bird right here, and I'm gonna say, so one last time, right before I am gonna drop the spell here. All right, men, here is your moment. I make this offer out of the goodness of my heart, and not out of a desire to hurt you, but I'm going to release this spell. And I'm going to look at the young woman as well and say, this isn't quite directed at you. I would like to speak to you. And I'm not going to say anything to Birdie because I'm assuming Birdie has probably been in this situation before.
I love the lights. Birdie's like,
yeah. Like Birdie's used to it.
yeah. This is mini
And I'm going
Vegas.
to say,
Birdie.
I'm going to say, well, I'll say this one last time before I release this spell. If you go against us, we will kill you. All. Dead. Like, completely dead. If you look at Bertie, my good fellow here, who is also in this predicament, she killed 4 of you in one attack. Please, save yourself. And I'm going to drop the spell.
Okay. Make a persuasion check as you drop the spell with advantage.
15 and a 16. That is a 24. Sorry, 22.
22. Okay. You drop the spell. We'll put it over here for now.
Oh, I just deleted it.
You.
All right, I deleted it. I don't know. I hit it and clicked D.
All right. Well, we'll make another one if we need it. You drop the
Okay.
spell, and
I don't have that many slots. Like that was like one of my. I don't get to cast that a lot.
the guys are kind of like, yeah, being rich is overrated. Well, one of them's walking away. One of them walks up to you with your roll and is like, there's some loot on the other side of this canyon over here.
Young man.
And then another one, man, those voices are hard to do.
I do an insight check on what he said.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
go ahead, roll
beautiful.
for insight. And then
What's my insight? +5 to that, so 23.
Nice.
23. He's hiding something from you. He's definitely
Ah.
withholding information. You can
Yeah,
see
I wait
his
till
eyes.
they all leave.
His eyes keep darting this direction.
What direction? I can't see.
This direction right here.
Okay.
His
Oh wait,
eyes keep
actually, that's
darting
not
over
to me anyway. I'm not the one that checked
you
it.
couldn't see it to begin with. Yeah. You wait till everyone leaves. Okay.
Yep.
So
At least
everyone-
the
yeah. So
bandits.
the other people begin walking away, and he's like, "Well, yep. So that's everything. Thank you guys for sparing our lives and all."
It's quite a pleasure. You are brave men. You are brave men. And well, one last thing to you, young man. You see this woman here? All of you were grouped up as if you were going to attack her. You're saying these things. I've lived quite the life, and I can't say I haven't been in your shoes, and it has never paid off. You must respect other people in this world, please.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
Good on you. Good on you, young lad. You've got a great future ahead of you. And if I ever see you do something like that again, I will kill you.
Well, have a nice day now.
His eyes widen as you say that. Birdie, you're back to normal. And he's just like, yes, sir. Sweat, just like bullets dropping from him as he just begins to walk away with the rest of his group.
As soon as they walk away, I gesture at Birdie and Doordumple. I'm like,
Well, guys, I would like to talk to you. When I was listening to him about the treasure around this
Yes, I'm
canyon,
excited to find the treasure.
he was not true to his words. You could tell that he was deceiving us. We should be careful.
Donzo, I'm so ever impressed with you. Do we not check it, or do we check somewhere else?
I would say let's check the opposite, maybe, and see what's on the other side of this other canyon.
Before we do that, as excited I am, because oh boy, do I like shiny things. Let us figure out what this curious young woman is.
Indeed.
Zora's
Whips
sitting there
around.
with two pistols just pointed at
Wait,
you
did you
guys.
see Zora? I thought you said she wasn't looking like a turtle.
Ignore what I just said. I'm a bad DM. Whoops.
Wait a second.
Slipped over the top.
Frick! Oh my gosh, dude, so many connections are happening.
I don't
okay,
know what you're talking about.
Hold on. Is this Zora? Dude, I want to be Carl Rock so bad. Sorry.
Dude, you picked. I honestly thought you were gonna play Carl the Rock till last minute, and I was like, oh
no,
he's
dude.
switching.
Okay, we're gonna play with it. Trust me. We got this. We're still gonna make good out of it.
So she's sitting there with two pistols. She's like,
I'm gonna.
stay back. I want nothing to do with y'all.
Oh,
I want all of you to stay away from me, and I have nothing. I don't know who you are, and I don't want you to casting another spell, you hear me? I'm the quickest shots in my village. I'll make sure you're riddled with holes before you're able to do another thing like that again to me.
I don't
We don't
know.
want any
the
holes.
ability.
We don't
I
want
don't-
any holes.
Oh no, we don't. Yes, Bertie, well said. Donzo, well said. Listen, young lady, we are here we are trying to help a good friend of ours, Sudrid, and he sent us in this area. We're here to do two things. One, we are here to stop whatever this madness is with these bandits. As you can see, our only desire, well, Bertie made quick work of 4 of them, but we're not trying to kill everybody. We're not trying to harm you. We are just trying to figure out whatever is going on. There's some transmutation magic, I don't know. And then second off, we are trying to find a good friend of ours, granddaughter named Zora. We do not mean you any harm. If you need help, we're here. But please, we are not aggressors.
What? You met with Sundred. And how do you know that? Who told you that name?
Well, Zora, the windbreaker, or was it bearer,
A wind driver.
Wind driver.
driver?
Wind driver.
It was quite a wonderful name. Well, it's a good friend of mine.
Kids in my growing up used to call me Windbreaker, and it was horrible.
Wait a second. Are you Zora?
Yes, I am Zora.
This is fascinating. I can't believe it. You're a granddaughter of a turtle.
Yes, yes. Don't you see the resemblance? As she brushes
Not
her hair back.
exactly.
Oh,
For you.
Donzo. I see Donzo as he looks at. Well, quite. Now that you say it, yeah, I do see the resemblance. Tell me, how long have you been?
No.
Uh-oh.
You tell me first. What are you doing here? And why did you sweet talk my grandfather into telling you who I am? As she holds her pistol out, still not really trusting you guys.
Put my hands up for a quick second.
We are here to help. We came because there's no animals and there's treasure looters, and that's what we do. We get rid of treasure looters. That's it. We're here to help.
She begins to relax a little bit. She's like, well, if my grandfather, if he trusts you, then he has a good sense about these things. I had to come out here. I had to stop these guys one way or another. You see, I've been sneaking out into these parts since I was a little girl. I've been studying the runes, the temple itself. I've been inside it plenty of times.
Surprised you've lasted this long. Very impressive.
You remind me of a good friend, but we can get into that later. I did not sweet talk your grandfather. I must be honest with you. I was in no intention to manipulate him. I'm quite old myself, and your grandfather, he is a good man. I could tell it right away. We shared some food, and you see Bertie here. I fed her one of the best. It was a massive caterpillar. It was huge, meaty, juicy, and it was her first time having some of this turtle, exquisite food, and she quite liked it.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
scrumptious. Yes.
She kind of leans over to Birdie, just kind of like, you don't have to lie. That stuff is disgusting.
I just still burping it out.
She goes, if you're really here to help, then that's good. I'm gonna need it. I can't do it all here. I'm able to decipher a lot of the codes. The temple's ancient, and it has something to do with another group of people. The Own Tea, I believe, is what they call themselves.
Say that one more time. What do they call themselves?
They call themselves the Own Tea. They're snake-like people.
Own Tea?
An empire. Yet, I've never seen any of the snake people themselves here.
Huh?
Well, can you take us to the temple? Because that's where we gotta go.
Sure. Already finished up with everything here.
Well, there's a couple things that we must do. Donzo, Bertie,
Yeah?
why don't you guys take a look over? Donzo, you had that feeling of there's possibly some, goods. Why don't you guys take a look at this, and I can have a quick conversation with Zora one-on-one.
You mean investigate the other side of the canyon?
Wait, didn't you say you thought there was something close by that might be some loot that you found? I tell you what, I will send Rupert with you, and if anything goes wrong, I will be there shortly.
Indeed. All right. I will be right back. I'll let you know what I find.
I go and I follow.
Okay.
Little Danzo.
All right. So you, Danzo, and you, Danzo, and the bird head over. Go ahead and put yourself on where you guys want to be.
Danzo, where are you going? I'm following you.
I'm gonna be.
Well, didn't they say,
Right
it
around
was
this
like?
corner.
I thought it
Didn't you
was
say it was in the bottom right? Yeah, he said it was in the bottom
corner.
right.
Wait, what?
So
Bottom right
when
corner.
you talked to the bandit about where the secret stash of stuff was, he kept looking over here to the bottom right corner.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah.
Like right there.
Hey,
So
Mario,
it's
why
not
don't you-
I'm
even
gonna
far
go
right.
like here-ish.
Okay. I thought Mario was pointing up here at the top left, so I was
Yeah, he
avoiding
did, but
that.
then he was like, remember he was holding something back because you had that really good insight check.
But he said not to check.
So
He's okay.
he said there's
So I'm
treasure.
confused.
There's treasure at the top left. There's treasure
Okay.
that they found, but they couldn't get to. And then, but he was being very suspicious and looking to the other side. to the where Birdie is.
Okay. Then we will avoid that part.
All right. I guess we should avoid the very right side since he was being very untruthful.
Yes.
Let's go
Oh, I
to the
thought we
left.
were gonna go look at. Oh, I thought we were gonna go look at that part.
Wait, Danzo, let us get our plans together here.
I'm so sorry.
So what you told me? No, there's nothing to apologize, my good sir. I love adventuring with you. I think you're quite a cleric, quite a fighter, everything. So you told me that the man said that there was treasure somewhere for us, but you were sneaky. You read his insight, but he was looking somewhere else, correct?
Yes, to the very right. He seemed like he was being deceptive. Something to the right. I'm not too sure though.
Wonderful, Danzo. I tell you what, why don't we investigate to the right first? See what he was, suspecting. Maybe it's the treasure there, or maybe there's a trap there. If we look to the right first and make sure everything's safe, or maybe find some treasure. If it's not there and we find a trap, whatever, then we can go check to the left. But let's start with the right.
Yes. Okay, well, let's head down this canyon and we can go wrap around and check behind. Very carefully, though.
Rupert is going to be right with you. Rupert's going to kind of fly right onto your shoulder to be right along with you. Rupert will be right with you. If you need anything, you just give me a holler. You can pretty much tell Rupert. I can commune with Rupert pretty much from anywhere.
Absolutely.
Danzo, put where you want to be on the map.
Right.
All right.
All right.
Birdie, is that where you want to be?
I'm gonna follow. I'm just following Danzo. Behind him. Looking around.
It's the second time you guys have ruined my plans. You guys turn the corner, and because you turn the corner, and there's about another 10 bounty pirates on the other side, and they're hiding, but they're waiting for you guys to come on this side down here to ambush you, and they don't even know that you're behind them. They don't even realize that you're behind them.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so for
very
sure. I'm gonna sneak up on these guys again.
We go right in. Okay.
Also, my bird is with them, and then I'm gonna
Bird sees this, yeah.
Well,
yeah,
let's give it
before the second they walk off, I'm gonna say something here to Zora.
Okay.
You just let me know when you want me to go.
Go ahead and say it real quick.
Okay, Zora, as they drift away here, I must ask a quick question. I don't mean if this is too personal, but were you raised by the turtles, or does she look like an elf? Do I see what she
Yeah,
what?
she's elvish. She's elvish.
She's elvish?
She's got elvish features that you can see.
Okay, were you raised by these turtles, or well? And then I'm gonna say in elvish, were you raised by the people of the woods?
She's like, it's like she's listening, and then you speak elvish, and you lost her. She doesn't even like catch that last part.
Okay.
So she's
and I'm just gonna look at her.
She's like, but I was raised by my grandfather, by turtle people. There were a lot more, but they had to migrate away whenever all the animals left the jungle, and it's just been me and my grandfather for a couple of years now.
What a story.
Yeah, it's just been me and my grandfather since I was a wee little kid. There were about a dozen or so that made up the community, but then they left as well after waiting for 600 years, they tell me.
Well, as I've lived a bit of, my time, I've met a lot of people in my day, I promise you that, and some wonderful people, and I do sometimes fancy myself a bit of a matchmaker. Quick question for you. Zora, are you single?
And we're gonna cut to Birdie and Danzo.
Wait, Bodhi, before you go in, hoot hoot, door dumple.
Hoot hoot, door dumple.
We see quite a few enemies here, bandits that they were hiding around the corner. Just let you know, Birdie's at it again. She's trying to go in.
through the. Well, actually, I got to figure out how I can commune. I know I can see through the eyes of the. As an action, I can see through the eyes, but I don't know how they would communicate to me. I don't know if the bird.
Can you hear? Well, the bird. This is something you've done quite often. So the bird goes back to you, and you and the bird have enough of a connection.
Yeah.
That you understand. So Danzo talks to the bird. You can see through the bird, so you see all the enemies. So then the bird flies back to you. This is so.
I get the message.
Just wait. Yeah.
Okay.
You get the message. Birdie and Danzo, continue your turn.
I'm gonna sneak up.
All right, roll for stealth.
I cast a blast right before she goes in there.
Okay, you give her bless. Basically, with any ability check or attack, you can add a D4, 1d4 to something that you want to do.
Every single ability check that I do, or
once,
just one time?
Just one time.
Okay, I'm gonna not use it on this one because I rolled an 18 and my stealth is +5, so 23 on the stealth.
Okay, all right.
And I'm gonna sneak up and do the same thing I did last time.
All right.
And I'm just gonna launch myself at this guy to my left here.
Wiping people out. We haven't even rolled initiative.
I know. I haven't had a chance to. My guys have not even had a single chance. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
So with the attack roll, can I add the blessing?
Next time, I'm making you guys level 10. You guys are all experienced D&D players. I'm gonna go hard on you guys. I'm so sick of this. Oh, I don't know how to play D&D. I don't know how to play. Be nice to me.
Hey, dude, I just learned this whole wizard stuff out. Wizards are freaking dope, dude.
I'm a novice.
I'm sorry, LP. What was that?
I'm asking if I can use my blessing on my attack roll.
You're more than welcome to. You can decide to use it after you see your roll. You just have to tell me before I tell you the results.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna choose to use it.
Okay.
So I rolled a 5. You said plus.
It's a D4. Yeah.
Plus a D4.
Okay.
That I roll. So that's +1. So 6 plus
7.
We said 7 is 13 because I can do math.
That barely hits them. Their AC
Knew
is
it.
12.
Knew it. Okay, great.
Oh my
Then I'm gonna roll attack, which is what we said, an 8. I'm glad I got all my dice out. I almost didn't get everything out there.
Is it D8? I kind of wish you burnt them like I asked you to.
That's gonna be the 6 plus my 2d6 because it's the surprise attack.
You have advantage because of sneak attack. Can you roll a d20 for me one more time just to see if you crit? Just to see if you get a natural 20?
I got a 3 on that, so that's gonna be a hard no.
Yeah.
Telling you, 2s or 20s. But I did roll 2 5s for that damage.
Okay.
So
2 5s, and then what was your d8?
6. 16.
16. Okay, so you did a total of 16. So that's you kill. Okay, so you take out. You sweep in. You sneak up on the guy. You just kind of go. Encave his skull into the freaking side of the rock. The other guy turns around being like, oh, as you kick him in the gut. Oh, and then the third guy walks up and you just smash his head into the ground as he goes from head to feet to head. Taking out these 3 guys, like, easily.
As I'm coming out of my storm again, I would like to yell, as we're taking out the baddies, I yell at the other ones, I'm like, you can either follow these friends or the friends that ran! As I'm throwing people against rocks and murdering.
Make an intimidation check.
Intimidation is so bad.
An example of these guys.
Which I think is great, by the way, because you go in and you absolutely destroy, and then you try to be really intimidating, but like I imagine like your voice or something is just like somehow what they see is like, wait, what?
Birdie worked really hard to be not intimidating. She rolled a nat 1. Rolled a nat 1 minus 3 for the negative 2.
I imagine she tried really hard to be intimidating, but her voice cracked big time.
It just went high squeak. My performance is really bad. She's like, and then
Oh my gosh.
and then no one knows, and they're like, someone's murdering us. We should probably attack.
All right, roll for initiative.
All right.
So while this is happening, simultaneously as the bird comes back, and I just say, "Are you single?" And then the bird's gonna come back, and I go, "Oh, well, Zora, we will pick this up later. There is a bit of an issue we've got to fight."
Exactly. You beat me to it. So go ahead. Yeah, roll for initiative. These guys are dead.
Got 17 for mine.
I got 14.
All right, I'm putting your guys' turns in there. Just add it in there. Oops. Hold on.
Wait, Doordumple wouldn't know that he's on the other side just yet, right?
His owl told him. His owl.
I would know, but he's asking would the bandits know?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, they would not know that Doordumple's there. Well, like they were expecting you guys to show up there, but then you guys showed up behind them, and now they're all upset.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
technically, the answer is no, but yeah.
Does the owl move on my turn, or yeah? I think the owl's on.
Yeah, the owl moves on your turn.
Okay, because it acts in its own, so it's not a bonus action. It acts on its own, but I think it just acts on its own on my turn.
Okay, that's fine. I know I went through the trouble to give these guys a turn order and stuff like that, but Birdie actually did surprise them. So, wow, look at that. Birdie gets to go first. Oh my gosh. Birdie, go for it. Go ahead, take a turn.
All right, so I see clearly that nobody's running away from me, so I'm like, all right, here we go. I am going to question opportunity attack. Oh, that's a reaction.
Yeah, that's if they.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm just gonna launch myself at this nearest guy here, the one on my left. We're gonna go for, and I'm gonna attack him with my unarmed. Take it. Oh, you've got to be joking me. I rolled a nat 1.
Very similar to your last experience.
So the voice crack.
Hey, you have an inspiration dice if you want to use it now.
Oh, is that like a?
It lets you re-roll any roll.
Oh, absolutely. I'm re-rolling. Absolutely. We're using it ASAP because we're gonna get these guys. That is a 9
I thought you were about to
plus
say another nat
7.
Plus 7. There you go.
That's
9
a
plus
hit.
7
That's
is
a hit.
16. So tripped over a body on my way there, but then was so inspired by the trip that I just fell into the guy and decided to take him out that way. Let me see. Is this an 8? Which is 2. And then is it?
Oh, 2. Okay, you did 2 points of damage. Okay.
But then I have this damage 5 on here. Is that like a +5 that I'm supposed to be doing?
Yeah. So it's a 2 plus 4, or yeah, it's a D8 plus 4. So whatever you roll plus 4.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I gotta. Oh, I understand.
5 might be to attack, and then on the thing it'll be like a 1d6 plus something. So you roll your d6 and then you add the plus.
So 2 plus 4 is 6.
Yeah. So you do 6 points of damage.
Okay. And then I have an extra attack.
You do. Yep.
So I'm gonna hit him again.
All right. You do 6 points of damage. You
gonna-
immediately cripple one dude as you encave his chest, or well, you fall into him. And you're like, "Oh, sorry," and you headbutt him, knocking him out by accident. Go ahead and roll for your second
Jesus.
attack.
That's gonna be a 15 plus 7 for a 22.
That's
So
a
that
hit.
hits. And then we'll get the 7 plus 4 for the 11 damage.
11. You take out 2 of them this time as you grab 2 guys and you crack their heads together.
That was 1 6 Smooth move, I promise you, after the trip.
All right, good stuff. Danzo?
Oh, jeez. I will move right over here, and I will cast a spiritual weapon to attack this guy here. Wait, who is Birdie attacking right now?
All the dudes just, yeah.
Oh, all the dudes. Okay. All right, so I'll attack this guy right here.
Okay.
And I'll do a 1d8. Well, I use my bonus action. And let's see. 1d8 plus 2. So that's 9 plus 5. So 14 in total damage.
14. Yeah, your spiritual weapon goes in, swings around, trips up 2 of them, smashes one in the chest, and the other one loses its jaws. You dislocate its jaw. You take out the 3 of them.
Nice. And then I'll also cast guidance on Birdie.
Okay. Birdie gets guidance again.
Love that.
Doordumple?
As this all is happening, I'm not going to be like too worried as I finish having the single conversation with Zora. Well, we'll talk about this in a minute. Listen, Rupert, I'm going to look to the owl. Rupert, I do not like these surprises. Tell you what, why don't you go search to the north? And so I'm going to send Rupert about 60 feet in the air, 100 feet north, just to take a observation of the area. To search to see if there's any traps to where any of the loot was supposed to be. So he's gonna.
You don't see traps or anything. You do see an old statue that has relics on it. It's holding a hammer, holding some cuffs, and holding has a belt on it. Cool. The statue's just kind of like this, stoically sitting there.
All right, so I'm going to send the bird. We'll deal with Rupert later, and I am going to spend my movement. I have 30 feet. It's not quite. It's not too far, but I'm just going to walk it at a basic pace because I'm not too much of in a rush. As I'm walking, old man, I've got a cane in my left hand as I kind of wobble. After I sent the owl flying, I'm going to say to Zora as I go by, well, Zora, why don't you join me? We're probably gonna get to this fight that's happening, and if I know Danzo and Bertie well enough, there probably won't be much of a fight, but who knows what else is coming. Why don't you follow? And I'm just gonna take my 30 feet of movement and end my turn.
All right. So you follow. As you get there, this guy surrenders. He's like, I'm sorry, and then takes off. You guys finish.
So I make it around and see.
Yeah, you make it around and see as he's just like, I'm sorry!
Goodness, it's wonderful! Bertie, you must tell me about it. Oh, how many did you take down, Danzo? I bet you were just getting warmed up, weren't you, young lad?
I just walked in and it was basically over.
It ripped and didn't get to take them all out, but I'll get them next time.
Did you try to intimidate them like you always do?
It was very embarrassing.
Oh, like I haven't seen that before. Bertie, you keep your chin up. I tell you what, you're one of the best sneaky fighters. You're so huge, but you disappear. It's wonderful.
Yeah, she did a big number on them. I saw the whole
I'm not
thing.
intimidating. Thanks.
Bertie, you are quite intimidating when you want to be, but I think it's your character. You have such wonderful character. People can't help but love you.
Oh. Well, okay. You say so.
Oh.
Cool.
Zora, are you going to join us? I'm gonna call out. I don't know.
She kind of sheepishly kind of shows up. She's like, "Yeah, I'll join you."
Wonderful! Didn't I tell you these two would take care of everything?
Y'all seem like the capable lot. I think we could actually pull this off.
Oh, you think? They wouldn't send us? I'll tell you what. they wouldn't send us if they didn't believe that we could do the job quite well. Yeah, I'm getting quite towards my retirement age. I've been on a few journeys, you know. I just earn an extra coin here and there, and I pretty much just love the company of Danzo and Bertie. We're just having a good time out here.
Bertie, you find on one of the bandits, Nico was part of the group trying to ambush you guys, trying to get his revenge, and you see a gleaming dagger that he licked earlier. It's a dagger of venom.
Oh, I pick up that dagger and I do a little bit of like that, and then I
you
just
be careful with that, Bertie. You're going to be quite the dangerous lass with that.
We said dagger of venom.
Yep.
Yeah, sure make good use of that.
Oh, you're muted.
I stick that in my backpack.
Well, now that we've cleared this area out, I've sent Rupert to check out the other area where there's the possible loot. Danzo, you want to go take a look?
Yes, I am actually very interested, and let's go.
All right, well, let's make it quick because we also have some, real work to do. There's that mean guy that came in here earlier. We got to go find him. We've got to stop this whatever this is that's destroying the land. So let's make it quick.
Right.
Scurry on over.
You guys go over to this area back here, and there's a statue. Again, the statue's holding these relics, the cuffs and the belt and the hammer, and there's an inscription on the stone itself.
Thora, do you recognize these? Are these dangerous?
Does anyone speak Orcish or
Elvish.
I might. Wait a minute.
Elvish
wait a minute,
and
wait a minute.
Celestial.
Where do I check that?
And actually, hold on.
you
Abilities?
It should be. No, it should.
Nope.
You actually
Common
speak
and Goblin.
Goblin. So Goblin will actually work. Goblin is a
Oh,
sort of
nice.
a variation of Orcish. In
Excellent.
a very put together way. So you look at it and you're able to roughly translate test of strength, basically.
Test of strength. Now, what does the statue look like?
So the statue is a kind of an orcish figure of a person holding up this hammer to the sky, and has with it some cuffs and a belt on. And in front of the statue, everywhere else is like sand and dirt, but there's a tile in front of the statue, directly in front of it, where it seems like you get the idea that you need to push the statue.
I read out test of strength, and I immediately go and start pushing the statue.
All right, make an athletics check for me, please.
As that happens, I'm going to say to the group, well, if this doesn't work, I have a plan as well. But Bertie, you've got this. I know a young man, Zora, that we need to talk about that was quite strong himself.
Yeah, give you a hand.
17 plus 7 for 24.
Donzo, you said you wanted to give a hand?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Bertie?
Oh.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Nope, still 24.
Nice. That's still a good
I
number.
mean, you got it. You got it on the first try. You're push the statue. It locks into place. You hear this. The hammer, the statue moves. Its hand opens, drops the hammer. The hammer lands in the ground with a thud. Then, ominously, these storm clouds roll in, and lightning strikes the hammer, and then it sparks with electricity as the cuffs then slide off, and the belt slides off as well.
Oh.
Before you
Man.
is the hammer of thunderbolts. And then with it comes the gauntlet of Ogre Power and the Belt of Giant Strength.
Ooh.
I don't know if I need to. So, do we know what those things do, or?
Yeah, for the sake of time.
Okay, I was gonna say we
Look
can.
'em up.
I can go through the process of I can investigate. So what did they do?
Essentially, the Belt of Giant Strength and the Gauntlets of Ogre Power give you add to your overall strength stat, and then the Hammer of Thunderbolts is essentially Thor's hammer. But
Awesome.
just like the mythical legend himself, Thor could not wield the hammer. He was not strong enough to wield the hammer. He needed the cuffs and the belt to do it, like in Norse mythology. So, if you you can only wield the hammer if you have the belt and the gauntlets on.
Well, which one of you is going to step in? I do wish Carl LaRock was here. He would. By the way, Zora, Carl LaRock is an impressive man that we need to have a conversation with. And then I'm going to say under my breath to Donzo, I've realized I've been talking about Carl. You know, there's a young lady here, Zora. Do you fancy her in any way? I just want to make sure I'm not stepping on any toes.
Not myself. I've already got significant other wedding at home. This
You
ad
would
is
not
definitely for you.
Of course you would. You are such a fellow. I can imagine there's a few turtles that are lining up at your doorstep.
Indeed, but I reserve myself for one only.
Oh, I love it. Well, anyway, I'm going to try to set the Zorro up with a friend of mine named Carl, but he's not here, so we'll talk about that later. Which one of you guys is going to, try to take this hammer?
Well, if you don't want it, I'll take it, but I don't even know if I'll use it.
Well, Donzo, Bertie, do you guys use strength in fights? Or yes, no? What is the way that you like to fight?
I do have this mace, so it would help out to have a big hammer to do some damage, except
Yeah, well,
Yeah, they
imagine
both use
you.
strength.
What's that?
They can both use strength.
Awesome. Well, Bertie, Donzo, it's between the two of you. Carl's not here, and Carl has. He actually. You see here, I'm gonna pull this belt out. Carl's taking a vacation right now, and he has this belt of giant strength or whatever the heck it was. I can't quite remember. He's quite strong, and he has some equipment himself. So why don't you, one of you two, whoever likes to use strength in the fights, who would like to really smack some people?
I don't need it. I like smacking people with my claws. And I sort of like kick all of the things at Danzo. Just like with my paw. Like nudge,
Danzo,
nudge.
put them on. Let's see I hit him.
well, don't mind if I do. I'll try it on.
I slowly put it on. My little
Alright,
nibble.
Denzel, you
Like
put on
the
each
turtle.
one. You can on your page you can find if you go to what's it called, inventory,
Inventory?
manage inventory, you can add them to your stuff and equip it. Just make sure you're attuned to it, or else it won't automatically add to your stats.
Would I just have to look up the items and
Yeah,
then
just
they
look
will
at the
show up?
items. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Giant strength.
Yep. Belt of giant strength.
Is that
gauntlets
the
of
belt
Ogre
that
power.
Carl had?
Yeah, it's the same belt. I was gonna give you each piece one by one per thing, but
Oh man, dude, it would have been so good. It's still good. It's still so good. You're killing it anyway.
You're good. All right. All right. Zora says, "Well, now that you're all dressed up, shall we head over to the temple?"
Oh, I think that's a wonderful idea. Zora, Bertie, Danzo. Wow, you look miraculous. How does that hammer feel?
It feels very. Well, I'll have to get used to it, but it's amazing.
Why don't you take a swing at that rock over there?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see it at work.
Ah!
You throw the hammer. The hammer goes lunging at the rock. It strikes it with lightning, destroying the rock, and then it comes flying back at you as you catch the hammer.
I'm impressive. This is medicine. I love it.
It's so awesome.
Okay, so you guys begin to head over to the temple. After some time traveling and attuning to your weapons and things like that, you notice this large...
Short rest. Does it count as...
Yeah, it counts as a short rest. This large temple that does not fit at all. Architecture is this huge cobra looking down with its mouth open, fangs pointed towards the ground at anyone who dares enter this temple. And you guys see that a lot of the men, a lot of the pirates have excavated through this already. You enter this room. As you enter this room, you see that there is... let me grab Zora. You see that the door ahead of you is completely closed off.
So did we adventure back around? Yeah, we ventured back around, or... Yeah, right? Okay, anyway.
No. You ventured forward. You kept going.
Oh, through
Deeper
the
canyon.
Test of strength.
And there's a door in front of us that is not open.
There's a door in front of you that's not open. So, essentially, this pathway right here that leads to this big room is closed off from you. There's
I'm
a door.
gonna take a look in, as I've seen some
Before
arcane.
There's symbols and hieroglyphs all around the wall. And we're gonna take a 10-minute break. We're gonna take a quick break before we.
Real quick, what was the name of the hammer? It was Thor's hammer, or
It
was
was
it called something
Hammer
else?
of Thunderbolts. We'll be right
Oh, okay,
back, guys.
perfect. All right.
I'm not gonna forget to unmute that time. All right. What's going on? We're back. You guys are in this temple. And in the temple, there are carvings all along the walls. Zora immediately goes and she begins looking at them. She goes, I've learned to decipher a lot of them, but there's still something that I quite don't understand. These Utai, they seem to head over to a place and they lost their home during the Great Convergence when all our realms merged with one another. They've been looking for another home ever since. And this temple, they have a device, a emerald, it looks like, that they use to change the land, to terraform the land. It says that their soldiers will wait in stone, and their empire will rise. The risen will come to light. I believe they call themselves the Risen Empire.
Risen Empire.
And you can see through these windows, these small little cutout holes. There are legions of them just in stone, waiting for the land to be terraformed and for them to break out of their stone statues.
I would like to just take a look around at any of the drawings, if they're arcane, if they're historical, the door, and I want to kind of take it all in and see if I recognize anything.
Okay. Go ahead and just make a history check. You guys notice while he's doing that, Zora seems a little. Oh, you son of a!
That's a natural 20 plus. That's a natural 20 plus 7. That's a 27.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! All right, you wait your turn. You wait your turn.
My first nat 20 is good.
The Zora looks a little bit melancholy as she kind of looks over and is just like, grandfather's, he's been looking for years, hundreds of years, just for any sign of life. And you're telling me that this temple has had everything to do with it. If I had known sooner, I would have I would have come in here and I would have figured it out sooner. And as she's kind of being sad about it, you're looking around, Dordumple, and you notice that, yes, for in fact, kind of what she's saying, you kind of reiterate it. You notice,
I don't reiterate anything. I just want to, I want it for myself to know.
I gotcha. I'm sorry. You reiterate to yourself kind of the same things that she told you guys. The little extra stuff that you found is the emerald itself. So, essentially takes all the resources that it needs for the people, for the land. So it took all the animals, and whenever the land gets terraformed, it's going to essentially, it's a huge food supply for their people, so that they have food when they come out and they can build and make their empire again. And so all the animals and everything has been stolen away and preserved in essentially a pocket dimension.
Okay.
I woke up to Zora and I'm
There's
like,
something wrong though.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Donzo, 1 second. There's something wrong.
Okay.
As you're reading and you're learning more, the land should have already been terraformed by now. For whatever reason, it stopped. But judging by the scriptures and what you're reading and the history and how ruthless the Yuntai are as a people, this land should have been terraformed hundreds of years ago. There's something that's off. All right, Donzo, you can go.
woke up to Zora. I'm like,
Zora, do not subside. Listen, we're here. We're here to make a difference today. Do not, dread.
Yeah,
Nothing.
we could just tear down the temple.
I love the vigor, the fervor for life that you guys all have. I can't get enough of it. I'm gonna put my hands on Zora and Danzo as Danzo just encouraged them both. Encouraged Zora. Danzo, well said. Zora, together we will make it right now. I'll tell you what, we were searching for an emerald. Let's find the emerald. The emerald is the key. Let us get in this door.
Zora looks over to you, Danzo, and is just like, thank you. Those are kind words you've said to me. I wish that, dinosaurs used to roam these jungles. Huge beasts that towered over the trees themselves. Hearing them roar was fascinating and terrifying all at once. I know if grandfather could hear such a thing once more, they would bring a tear to his eyes. He's been searching for so long just for anything. I'm so glad I ran into you lot.
Dordumple is like crying. Like just crying. Just listening to,
So you get to the door. I might have to draw this out for you guys.
I just give it a
Because-
push.
You attempt to give it a push. Nothing. It's.
Then I attempt to pull it.
You attempt to pull it, and then you shift the wall with your strength because you're freakishly strong. You shift the wall, and there's a bit of sand and dust that crumbles and drops, and a skeleton shifts over, and its staff just covered in cobwebs. Probably some scientist explorer of some sort is there, and then you begin to realize in the ceiling there are pirates and other skeletons that are stuck to the ceiling in stone, and one skeleton fell from the stone, and the pirates themselves, they look crippled as if their body was crushed, and they have giant piercing marks in them. But the
We all see
staff
this, or-
clunks to the floor, and the staff looks ancient.
the hairs on the back of my head kind of tweak a little bit, and my tail shivers when I see a staff. And I'm gonna kind of, as I'm watching Bertie kind of move the wall, and I'm gonna walk by Bertie and give Bertie a little slap on the back. Bertie, I thought you were gonna take the whole wall down. And then I'm gonna walk over to the staff and kind of like, what are you? I'm gonna take a look at it, see if there's anything
This
about
is a staff of healing.
Oh.
Okay,
Staff
so
of
what you
healing.
see on the door, there's like these rolling panels. There's 8. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10 in total. There's 5 above and 5 below. So I'm gonna try to draw it out for you guys, so you can kind of understand what I'm saying. So essentially, it looks like. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we go across like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then there's these symbols essentially on there, and they all mean different things.
Oh, are you doing this on stream?
Yes. Well, it's.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't move you guys. Stream can see it. You guys can't. Here we go.
It was
So
like,
they all mean different
am I
things.
supposed to click?
Okay.
So there's 5 panels above,
5 panels
5
below.
panels below.
Yep.
I'm gonna as I see the panels with the different writings, I'm gonna do my best to decipher the writing, to see if it's anything that I recognize or have seen before, or if I can match the writings together or anything.
You begin to stare at it, and Zora walks up and says, I've been here as a kid a lot. I've never really quite figured it out, but I do know that the top row is letters of the alphabet that share very close to common, and the bottom row are numbers.
Interesting. Well, if that's what you think, are the panels able to moved around?
Yes, they move, and you move
Okay, so-
them, and these go through different letters of the alphabet, and you're able.
Okay.
Zora basically tells you which each symbol means for each alphabet, so you know A through Z. And then
Yeah. Is it what language? Do I know what kind of language is it?
It's like snake language.
Okay.
It's a Yuntai. Let me see. What do they speak? Do they speak?
I don't speak it. It's okay.
That's fine. Let me make sure what they actually speak. Okay, so it's actually Draconic.
Ah, well, dang it. I switched my character from being a dragonborn to a tiefling because
you just
Damn
missed everything.
damn it.
Just barely missed
anyway.
the mark.
I have a plan. Zora, I wonderful. I'm so impressed. Not only were you raised by turtles, like, again, a good friend of mine that you and I have to have a conversation about, but you are intelligent. You've learned to put this pattern together. I tell you what, Zora, go ahead, if you can, and put the letters in the alphabet and put them with the corresponding number that they are in the alphabet. Like if A was the letter, you put 1 next to it, so to match up the letter to the number. Let's see if that works.
But
Yes.
there's only 5 panels, though.
It's only 5 panels. What do you mean? I'm 5 on top and 5 on bottom?
Yes. What letters would you like me to put out?
I thought they were already up there.
She kind of scrolls through like the 26 letters of the alphabet. She's like, what letters would you want? You want A, B, C, D, E? So she does A, B, C, D, E, and then she does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I thought there was only 5 letters up there.
No, the whole alphabet's on each wheel.
Oh.
Yeah. Each one of these wheels is the entire alphabet.
Oh. I was just saying a
And
panel of letters.
and each one of these wheels under it
Is
is
a
a
panel of
number
1 through 10 or something,
through
or 1 through
26.
Aha! All right. Well, now that I understand this, listen, Bertie, Danzo, Zora, and well, Rupert, you can help out if you can. let's look around here for a key word or something. Let's look for a code or something in the lettering around here.
Yes. This would be very difficult if we just tried to decipher by itself. I will help.
I immediately start looking around as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
You look around. Nothing new. They terraformed the area. They are an empire. They call themselves the Risen. They took all the animals, and they want to use it for a food supply.
Well, they call themselves the Risen. Risen is 5 letters. Why don't we start there? Zora, why don't you go ahead and spell Risen and equate with the corresponding, numbers?
You. And she goes, which number should I use?
Well, let me go through the alphabet real quick. DM, would you like me to?
Just
Let me.
tell me one number with one letter, and I will
A,
confirm
B,
or deny.
C, D, E. Well, start. It's been a few days. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Ha ha. Let's go with 18.
18
R
where?
and 18.
R and 18. Okay, so you match it, and then you match the rest of them. You match I with 9. You match S
Aha!
with 19. E
Yes,
with 5.
of course,
and
it
N
comes
with
very quickly
14.
because I'll be honest, it didn't come that quick. Sometimes, in my old age, I need a nap, and then when I get quiet, it gets quite a struggle, but...
Then these rod cylinders open up, and the door.
This is all you're doing, your wonderful way to find the Risen!
All right, which opens the path to the next room for you guys.
Good show.
As
Lord
you
Numble.
open the path, there are these 2 enormous statues of the Utai people standing there.
Oh, so we went through this center room and then got into the big room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before we go in there, I'm going to look to Rupert and tell Rupert to perch himself like in this first room, just inside the door. And I'm like, Rupert, if anybody comes in behind us, you come get me right away. Let me give him a little scratch under the chin and let him perch up on the roof.
Okay. You guys go forward.
Oh. What are these statues? Oh!
Do they look like they're like flesh, or are they just complete stone?
They are the most detailed statues you've ever seen. They look lifelike.
Oh, did Donzo go ahead?
How tall? I did. I'm in the main room.
They're considered
Oh.
large. They
I
are
grabbed the wrong one.
like you're a tall person, Birdie. These things are taller than you. They're bigger than you.
They're like twice my size.
So they're a little bit bigger than you. If you're like 7 feet, 8 foot tall, Birdie, these things are about the size of a horse. So you're they beat you, but not by much. To the other guys, they're twice their size.
As we're walking up there, quickly as Donzo scurries up, I said, Donzo, I know you're a cleric and you're quite good at healing. There's this staff of healing that I got. Do you need this, or should I throw it in my backpack just in case I'm, as a wizard, I don't quite have any, healing spells. I can always whip it out in a tight bind.
I'd say put it in your backpack for now. Once we get to a resting spot, I believe it would be best if Birdie received this hammer of thunderbolts and I received the healing stuff.
Okay, well, we can take care of that. I'll throw it in my backpack for now.
Yes.
What is this blue thing in front of us?
It's water.
I'm gonna take a look around, see if I see any glyphs, or actually hold. Let me. As a ritual, how long does it take to cast something as a ritual?
It depends on the ritual.
I was gonna detect magic.
So, with the short rest that you guys took, you got all your spell slots back, by the way.
Mhm.
Okay, nice.
Well, I think I only get on a short rest, basically like half my level versus slots,
Yeah,
but I only cast level 2. Yeah.
Where it's a one shot. We're saving
Okay, cool,
time
cool.
and money. Chat, thank you, chat. 10 minutes is most common.
Okay, so then it wouldn't be worth doing. Okay,
I didn't know that off the top of my head. Thank you, chat.
because I don't have it prepared, so.
Okay.
I would like to walk up to this statue on the left here and just like.
Okay. Do me a favor.
Uh-huh.
So, when you pick up your character, like hold your character like you're about to move him somewhere,
Uh-huh.
and then just right click for me.
Ah.
Hold. Okay, you see that? You see what I just did there? Or you see that?
No.
So like hold your character and then pretend like you're about to move your character into the water. And as you're holding your character, just right click once.
Shows the length.
Yes. Do you see that? Okay, you see what you just did there? I need to see the exact path you took to get to that statue.
Okay. I go.
So right click every square you move through.
I'm definitely going. So I can only move the 30, so I'm going here. Like I'm beelining. So I'm gonna beeline here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna beeline. Oops, sorry. Ah, buttons. Ah! Ah, shoot. How did I do that? And then ah! Oh, what is happening? Ah, that's not where I'm going. Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
Beeline to the water.
Beeline to the water. I'm gonna go up those two because apparently I forgot how to drag that. So
I had a friend, Carl LaRock, who actually did that his first time. It didn't work out too well.
As you were walking, one of the stepping stones you stepped in go down. And then the statues, there's this green light that appears from this head statue, and it starts illuminating these statues. Nothing happens just yet. What do you do?
I'm gonna see this.
knock over the statue in front of me. I take it by the side and I just throw it down.
You throw it down and it crumbles.
Oh
it
boy.
shatters in pieces. And like the inside of the statue was like meat and like carcass and bones, and there's blood that splatters everywhere. You just instantly take out one of those guys.
Oh, Bertie, don't! Oh boy.
Well,
Well,
I'll follow up, and I'll be careful about where I step because I'll try not to step on it. Like I'll gently like push onto each slab and make sure that it doesn't go down. If that makes sense. Gotta be careful.
Make an acrobatics check for me,
Okay.
if that's your
Oh,
way of
yeah.
going at it.
I was looking at Door Dumple's roll. I was like, I got a 20, baby. I was like, oh wait, that's not me. Where's my athletics? Oh my god, 7? Jesus. Why is it not rolling? The heck?
Yeah, it's I don't know, internet. What did you get?
It's not rolling. It's just saying rolling dice. Rolling
Yeah,
the
it's just-
dice.
It's buffering. Buffering.
Okay.
Anticipation. Waiting. Waiting.
This better? This better? I'll push the button. GG.
11.
We're about to die. Oh my!
11 plus anything?
Do I add the
You
is
add
it?
whatever's next to your acrobatics.
oh my
Acrobatics is with strength, right?
It's with Dex.
Oh, Dex. Yeah.
Dex. I have 0. It's 11.
Okay. You step on a pressure plate, it goes
Oh
down.
no!
The light intensifies, and then the snake cracks out of its stone exterior, and it goes, "What are you doing, intruders? Intruders!" Everyone roll for initiative.
Oh boy. Danzo, watch yourself.
I need to stop doing
30.
these
Oh
voices.
boy.
16.
Oh, better.
14.
15.
Oop.
We
No
punched
better
him
time
manually,
to
right?
try out the hammer of thunderbolts.
It's, usually, I'm going to say something real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Usually, when you present a puzzle to D&D players, they take 5 years to figure it out. In my experience, I've been a DM for 10 plus years without fail. Tonight has been a weird night where I put something in front of you guys and you're like, let's do the exact thing that we need to do to make sure we succeed. Let's do the exact. I don't know what you guys have
We've
been
all
doing.
played Skyrim.
I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, we've played Skyrim. I have no idea what you guys are
Oh my
doing.
god.
But stop it.
Love
Gamers,
it.
man.
Gamers.
Experienced gamer.
By the way,
What we're
this is a
about.
quick question for the DM. The direction that we're heading in, is this the same direction we saw the big head honcho dude from outside?
Sure.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, he ran this way.
Okay.
Okay. +3. 15, 18. Big boy goes first. And slithers on over and attacks Danzo with
Out!
2 attacks.
What
I'm
is
sorry.
this?
3 attacks.
Oh my god.
Oofed.
And it's a... Yeah. What is your AC? 17? Those all hit?
19.
You get 48 health, right?
Wait, does it actually hit with the 19?
What's your AC?
At 19.
19.
Oh yeah, because
Not
yeah.
a 17? Yeah.
Why'd
Yeah,
you
they all
put it-
hit. Just barely.
Oh,
Oh, damn it. Oh. So wait, do they hit with the 12 or no? Okay, you're about to.
Yeah, man.
roll for the-
I have modifiers. I have modifiers too.
Oh god.
So that's going to be a 13, a 12, and a 10. So overall 23, 20, you take 35 points of damage as this snake walks up and
Right! Oofed. Now you're glad I pushed over that statue, right?
who thinks of that? Who thinks of that?
I was gonna push over the one with the hammer in it too, but I was like, oh no, that's like too weird spot.
You just break things. That's what you do.
I don't trust him. I don't trust him.
You watch too much Scooby-Doo. All right, Birdie, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to move. Ooh,
So
how
this
do I do-
water is difficult terrain. So it instead of 5 feet, it's 10 feet.
Okay, so that means I can. How did I do this before?
Just pick up your character. So just like pick them up
Pick it up.
and then just right click.
Oh, and I just click it. Okay, so
Yeah,
if that's
just click it.
5, 15, 25. So this is as far as I can go, I think. This is the 30. So I'm gonna wade my way through this water,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take out my dagger of venom,
Okay.
and I'm gonna throw it at Snaky Boy here.
Yeah, that works. Go ahead. Make a...
14 plus 7 is gonna be 21.
That's a hit.
Hell yeah, it is. And my dagger of venom, let's see.
How does this baby work? You gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Okay, so it was 22 actually. Can use. Oh, did I coat the blade when I took it out?
What is it?
It
An
says
action or a bonus action? I'm pretty sure it's an action to coat that blade, if I remember.
It says
correctly.
you can use an action to cause thick black poison to coat the
Yeah,
blade.
so you can coat the blade, but you won't be able to throw it this turn. You'll have to wait.
Nah, I'll just throw it. So I throw it, which is unfortunate because now I can't poison him, but do I still roll the same? No, it's 1d4 plus 5.
Or you got to roll to hit for. Oh wait, you already did that. Yeah, that's right.
I did that. So the 1d4, which is a 4, so plus 5 is 9.
I am gonna throw a yellow flag on the field. That doesn't.
Wait. Hold on.
Holy shish, man. Never mind. You're right. I'm wrong. You're correct. Yeah, that works. 1d4 plus 5. Holy shish kebab. That's gonna hurt.
And then
How much damage did you do?
1d4 plus 5 is 9.
9. Okay.
I rolled the 4.
Okay. Wow. Pfft, max damage. Nice.
Yeah. And then I get to attack again, but I don't know. Does it count as an action to like draw out my other dagger?
No. That's free
Okay.
movement.
Cool. Okay, so I take out my other dagger and I throw that baby at him.
Nice. Good stuff.
Which is
Weird.
Ooh, hello.
It is weird. You know, for someone who, says they're bad at the game and doesn't know how to play, it's almost like you knew exactly what to do. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Maybe I find it. A player is only as good as the DM. Okay.
If you guys, for added context, I was told multiple times. She is a natural. I said this the first time she played with us on months ago, first episode of Project Odyssey. I was like, "You're a natural at this. You're great at this game."
That was my favorite to this day, favorite session I've ever done. 18 plus 7 is gonna be 25 to hit.
That's a miss.
That's a miss?
No, it's a hit.
I was like, wait a minute, when did that change? And then this one's the d4 plus 4, which is going to be 3 plus 4 for 7 damage.
Consistent. That's good.
So I roll
wow.
that too.
That's good. Yeah, and so you roll that too. All right. Donzo, you got slapped around silly. God, I'm getting kind of sick of this song. Go for it. Go ahead and take your turn.
Also, you're muted.
I didn't realize.
Oh, dude, I thought I was muted. I was about to cry. I thought I was muted this whole. Oh, dude. Oh,
I will cast a quick Cure Wounds on myself.
Oh, I'm a little dizzy, but nothing but a scratch.
And I cast 2d8 plus 6. Let's see. So let's go. 14. And I will also cast Spiritual Weapon once more at level 2.
Okay. Oh, spiritual weapon. So you cast it as a bonus action?
Yep, bonus action, and it doesn't have concentration.
And then you get to attack the turn you cast it.
Oh yeah.
It's so
yeah.
freaking busted.
All right, so
Wait, did he heal?
Yeah, he healed himself a little bit.
Did you put your heal points in there so I can see what your health is at?
oh yes, let me do that real quick. 1, 2. Okay. And then 1d2.
It's a good bit of healing.
So 7 for 12 damage. In
Whoa,
total.
whoa, 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 buddy. Whoa. Red card. Hold up. Can you roll to hit him first?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Can you roll to hit him? Hey, you're a little bit ahead of yourself there, pal.
We're gonna hit him nonetheless.
Oh,
Thinking.
yeah, that's a hit. That's a hit for sure.
Oh,
12 points of damage. Ooh, good turn. Good turn. Well played. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Good answer.
You guys are actually pretty decent at this here called dice rolling game. Door Dumple.
All right, as all of this happens, I'm going to see Danzo swing through. Oh, good show. Good swipe, Danzo. You're back on your feet. It's just what I expected of you. When he strikes at the lizard creature thing, how does the lizard creature look? Can I observe? Is he?
So as you guys are smacking it, the daggers didn't even pierce him. They bounce off the scales. Same with the spiritual weapon. It smacks him, and the scales bounce it off. It's bruised, but it's in the fight. It's still healthy.
Okay. Danzo, how you doing over there? Can you handle that, or should I distract?
I should be fine. Just go ahead and attack him, and I'll take most of the blunt damage. I'll heal it up.
Oh, the fervor of young people. I love it so much. I'm going to use my 30 feet of movement to get all the way over here. Walking in a similar path that I saw Birdie take in the first place, avoiding any of the random ones. I'm going to get to here. And despite Danzo's fervor and excitement, I'm going to see him as he was on the brink of death. And I'm going to, you've got to protect the young. And I'm going to cast second level suggestion on the creature. And it's a wisdom saving throw of 15. And I'm going to try to basically say to the creature, oh, hello, Snaky. I know you're trying to strike Danzo. Well, why don't you pick on somebody more your own size? I'm not really his size. I'm just trying to come up with something.
You said wisdom saving throw 15.
Yeah.
All right. It has advantage.
And basically, I want to taunt him to come attack me.
Oh, what is this game? I got
Two
your
twos, bro.
twos. I got your twos. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you for taking our twos. We appreciate you.
The snake freaking looks over at you and says, "Intruders, you shall be exterminated."
All right. Well, so he's basically, I don't know if this is a good thing. I don't know if this is a bad thing, but basically for the next 8 hours, he is going to be chasing after me until we go to kill him. It's a concentration spell. That's my action. I'm going to use my boo. Actually, I don't have a bonus action. I am going to shake a little bit as I am standing on my cane and think to myself, oh, I hope that wasn't a mistake. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, all right. As you end your turn, he pulls out a giant bow and arrow the size of a huge dog, and then points it directly at you with his longbow, turns it sideways, takes 2 shots at you.
Do
First
people
shot.
do people firing a bow, do they have a attack of opportunity, people that are standing next to them?
No.
Okay.
Both those are going to hit.
What are the totals? What's the totals for each individual attack?
Yeah. So okay, totals to hit or total damage?
Total hit for each of them.
He rolls an 18 and a 16. I'll tell you that much.
So totals.
So they both hit.
What totals? I need to know the totals.
I'm not gonna relay that information.
Well, because I have an ability that basically I know, like, if something's about to hit me that I can block, then I can block it. But
you're more than willing to attempt.
Okay, then I won't.
The shield ability where it gives you +5 AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're more than willing to attempt, but I will not convey his modifiers to you.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, then I'll just take it.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll 4d6s, and then it's +8. So you're gonna take 27 points of damage.
Okay, I'm down.
Right.
Jesus.
Your Dumple goes unconscious. Birdie, it's your turn.
Just out of curiosity, because I don't know how that spell works, is the snake still going to be interested in the dead body of...
No, it's a concentration spell. It's no longer concentrated.
Okay, interesting. All right, so... Let's see. We click.
All right,
That's 5.
Birdie. Take his attention. I will go to Door Dumple.
What is this? 15. Fuck you, you're 15. Okay, I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
And then, I hope you let me do this. I'm gonna try something.
Okay, we'll see.
So, I'm out of daggers, but I have some rope.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna take out my rope, and I am going to essentially, like, lasso around. Like, I don't actually make a lasso and throw around him. I just, like, big heavy throw around Snake, and then pull Snake into water.
Okay, that's gonna be a grappling check. Go ahead and make you make a strength check. The snake makes an acrobatics and or athletics check against your strength check.
25.
Okay, that's a roll. You beat the snake. As you pull the snake, you lasso. You pull the snake into the water. It's gonna go towards you.
Does Danzo get an attack on top opportunity?
He sure does, unfortunately.
And how deep is that water?
It's like
About to
five,
find out.
5. It's about like 3 to 4 feet.
So I'm gonna, once I get Snake into thing, do I have another action? Like an actual attack now?
Yeah, grapple's
Or-
considered an attack, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so since I am grappling it,
Oh my gosh. Get your plus D4.
okay, wait. I don't fully know what I'm looking at here. Okay, so I grapple it down.
Yeah.
And then I'm basically going to step on it. Like, I'm just gonna, like, jump onto it and, like,
Okay.
dig claws in as my attack.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Okay.
a pummel, I guess.
Right. No, I got you. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Oh, fork. 11.
Plus. That's your plus 7.
That's my plus 7.
Unfortunately, that will miss. You attempt to straddle and jump on top of this giant abomination as it shakes you off and is like, and pushes you back. Donzo, you
Am I
get your
still-
attack of opportunity.
Do I still get to grapple at the start of next turn?
It
With
is
the
still
rope?
considered grapple.
Yeah, it's grab.
Okay, cool. So I get that before.
Would I get a bonus action with my attack of opportunity?
No.
or is it
It's just an
action?
attack of opportunity.
It's
Okay.
just your reaction.
Okay, so I will swing with the hammer of thunderbolts.
Yes. Well, I can't say that. I'm back.
And that's a 16.
Total?
What do I add to that again?
You should be like Hercules right now with all that stuff that you have on.
That's a +7 with strength, right?
I doubt.
I mean,
Sounds
you
about
would
right.
add
Sounds
strength.
about right.
You would add strength to
You would
that.
add strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
So
yeah, that's a +7.
it's at the very least. Hold on. Did you equip everything? You did.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it's a +8.
Oh,
Yeah, and then you're gonna be doing, at the very least, 2d6 +8 damage.
Yeah. That one's on. It's so nice that it marks it on here, but yeah, I see that. All right, sweet. Let's do it. Oh my god. Not good. All right,
no.
4, okay, so 12, and then plus another 8, 20 damage. 20 nice damage.
Okay. You said 20 damage.
Yes.
That's good. That's solid.
So
Yeah,
wait, 2d6 plus 8?
2d6, yeah. This is in
Wait,
plus
where are you
8.
getting
And then,
20 from?
wait.
Yeah, where are you getting 20?
Oh, is that plus hit? Oh, okay, I see. Alright, so it's
2d6,
just,
but you got a 4, and then
so
it'd
it's
be
just
plus 8.
12.
So it's just
Yeah,
12.
so it's just
Okay.
12. My fault. Yeah,
You're good.
alright.
You're good. You do it again.
That's a plus 20.
All right. What does your weapon do?
Oh, it like makes a big clap of thunder, and it stuns them for like my turn until I end it.
When you roll a 20 on attack roll made with this weapon against a giant. Okay, that's a giant. The hammer also has 5 charges.
The 5
Throw.
charges are for
Weapon
throwing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just the base attack right there.
Okay, so you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
He's
Good
in
stuff.
water. Do we get electrocution?
No. He wouldn't be in water yet. He wouldn't be in water
I
yet.
tried.
Danzo, it's your turn.
I like it.
Oh, let me go to door number.
And I head over to. How far am I here?
I don't have anything for your spiritual weapon. Do you want a minigun or a missile?
I will take a minigun.
All right, here's a minigun for your spiritual weapon.
All right, cool. So I will use, where is it? Channel of Divinity, and I will split that in between. Well, I guess that would be. What's half of your health? Let's see. What's your
26
total?
would
health?
be 13.
So 13. I gave 13 points of my Channel of Divinity to Door Dumple, and then the rest to myself. Here.
Okay.
Mm.
That works.
Wait, so
he's
I
out of
got 13
range.
health back, and you got 13 health back?
You're not close enough to do that.
Oh, it's 30?
30?
Oh,
It's
jeez.
30 feet.
Alright. Feels bad. Okay, well,
Where were you standing before? Right here?
yeah, I was, yeah, I just did the whole, this right here.
You could.
It's alright. I'll use, I guess for now, I will use one of my charges from my hammer of thunderbolts, and I'll swing at the snaky man.
Okay.
Here, foul beast!
And then I throw.
See if you hit.
Yeah, a 15, so plus 8. They're
So
23
plus
in
8.
total.
That's a hit.
Nice. Alright. 2d6.
Big money. Big money.
And plus 8 to that.
2d6.
So that's
8.
15.
15 points of damage.
So good.
Oh,
Whew, you're hurting him. You throw your hammer. Whew, there's a thunder. The whole place shakes as you whack him in the back. He looks at you and hisses, seeing you as a threat that he should have finished off when he had the chance. But he
You
can't do
lost
much
your
'cause
chance.
he's grappled the birdie as Birdie reins him in. Oh no, you don't.
And then I also swing with my
Yeah. You swing with your spiritual weapon. Go for it.
yes.
Your minigun.
Oh,
Oh
God. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh no! What happens?
Minigun swings in and just the snake shield bashes it away or slaps it away with its bow. Door Dumple,
No!
make a death saving throw for me, please.
Oh, sorry. 19.
Ooh, that's a good one. All right, that's one success.
Nice.
Snake goes, not wanting to be grappled anymore, looks to Birdie, and is going to kind of call you out on it. It's gonna try to constrict you.
Oh.
As it's going to make a, it's going to kind of shift into more of a snake form, And then it's gonna
Barney, you got this.
it's gonna wrap itself around you, or attempt to wrap itself around you, and boa constrict you. Okay, yeah, it's gonna get around you, and it's gonna start just squeezing, doing maximum damage.
Oh,
16 points of damage.
Ooh.
Make a I'm sorry. Huh. I just automatically get to grapple you. That's nice. Okay. So I was like, there's no way. I thought I would have to like roll for it. You're considered restrained. So you
But I'm
have
also
it's gonna
grappling
have
you.
Yeah, you guys are having like you guys are wrestling right now.
Wrestle in the water situation.
Unfortunately,
Love it.
because it's wrapped around you right now, you're more than just you have disadvantage on dexterity throws, and it has advantage on all attack rolls against you now.
Okay.
So now, Birdie, it's your turn.
Okay, well, since I am still grappling Snaky Snake, I do get that 1d4
Yes, you do. You're
at
just
the
gonna
top of
fight
the
it out.
turn. And that's a 3 for that grapple. And
Are
then...
you trying to escape out of his grapple?
No, a damage.
Oh, a 3 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Yeah,
miss,
every time I
unfortunately.
grapple. No, sorry, not a 3 to hit, just damage.
Did you?
You have to. Okay, so what that does?
Okay.
That just adds to your attack rolls. If I'm not mistaken.
I don't think so.
I will double check. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, chat.
It says, at the start of each of your turns, you can deal 1d4 bludgeoning damage to one creature grappled by
Well,
you.
would you look at that? That's just free damage. That's just free profit right there. All right, 3 damage.
Money, money, money.
Money, money, money. With that hit, it's now bloodied. You've got it to at least half health or less.
It grapples me, I just grapple harder! And then...
Like,
yeah,
let's go!
Yeah, I'm just gonna... So my options are, like, to fight free from grapple, or I still can attack it, right? Even though
You
I'm...
can attempt to escape for free, so you don't have to waste anything to try to escape.
But do I have to roll for it?
Oh no, you do have to. You have to use an action to try to escape.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I use an action to escape, can I still use an action to attack?
Nope. So you can sit there, attack it. The only thing is you can't move, and when it attacks you, it's going to have advantage.
Okay.
So you can duke it out, or
Then-
you can try to get out of its grasp.
I'm going to try to get out of its grasp.
Okay. Your
So I'm
choice
gonna-
of athletics or acrobatics.
Ooh. I think I'm gonna say... Yeah, I'm gonna say athletics. And that's gonna be a 12 total.
You feel yourself slipping out. You're grabbing, you're clawing. The water's too slippery as you splash, and you get caught back into its grasp, unfortunately.
Okay, well, that sucks.
hang in there, Birdie.
All right, Danzo. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, I am going to use my second wind.
Ooh, what a good time to use it.
To
Well
regain
done.
1d10 plus 5. So 1d10.
I think you're at max health. Does it give you temporary hit points? I think you're at max health, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Don't worry
Sorry.
about
No.
that.
I thought second win was action surge. That's my fault.
I'm at 28 because you had the.
Oh, you guys
16.
had a technical rest, so you should be at full health.
Yeah, but you just grappled me and took 16.
Oh,
of
I
my
did.
health.
I did. I'm so sorry. I can't.
I'm like,
I
did I
don't
not
see it
forget?
on here
Oh yeah,
on the
yeah.
screen.
Nobody
so
adjusted
it.
it.
Threw me off.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Sorry. I'm adjusting on D&D Beyond because
Yeah,
that's
you're fine.
brain easier. I rolled a 7, so 7 plus What did I just say? Fuck.
Numbers.
5. So I'm gonna add 12.
Okay, yeah. You heal up. You battle ready yourself.
I do indeed.
You shot a skag that dropped some loot that gave you some second wind to shoot some more skags. Danzo, it's your turn.
Oh,
I walked about 10 feet right this way.
Get your way over there.
And then I will cast Channel Divinity
Wonderful.
right here. And cast, and give him 13 health and myself about 12.
All right, good stuff. All right, you heal up. You heal each other. You're back up, Door Dumple.
Whoa, my goodness.
welcome
That
back.
pussy, he shoots me at a distance when he had a sword out and he used frickin' 12 actions to put his sword away and pull out a bow and arrow. I didn't think you could frickin' do that, you little pussy.
And I'll also use my, just I forget the name of it every single time. Special weapon and attack him once more.
All right, yeah, that hammer. You're making use of that hammer.
Yes.
Being a
Oh my god. Jesus. Okay, well, that hammer is absolutely useless.
You have an
Oh,
inspiration
poor
point
hammer.
if you want to use it.
My minigun is making no use.
And I think that'll be my.
You have
my
an
turn.
inspiration point if you want to use it.
I do. Let me go ahead and use it. And I'll roll once more. That is +8, so 17.
Yep, you hit him.
Oh yeah, baby. All right, let's see. So 1d8. So that is 7 damage.
7 damage. Isn't it 2d6s?
Looks like 1d8 +2.
Oh, you're using your. Okay, I gotcha. You're using your spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I used my action for the
For the
with
healing.
him. Yeah.
Gotcha, that makes sense. So you said 7 total?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Door Dumple, it's your turn.
Oh, all right. We're soon to taking a bite. So I'm gonna kind of come back to. Sit down. Oh, my goodness! That feels like Donzo's healing once again. Donzo, thank you. As I kind of scurry up, I'm gonna kind of stand up on my legs, use my cane, and at this point, you're gonna kind of see that despite my. I talk a lot and love having a good time. I am a bit old, so I struggle to stand up and get back on my cane, and I wipe some things off, and I take a deep breath. Oh, well, if he's gonna play like that, I guess it's a range battle. And I'm gonna pull the wand out in my right hand, and I am going to. We'll start off just level 2. I'll cast magic missile at level 2.
Woo!
So I'm gonna pull the wand out, and there's gonna be 4 flourishes of
There is.
streaks that come out, and they're gonna come out in all kinds of different directions. It's gonna be across to the side, one over top, and one through the legs of Bertie.
Heck yeah, just roll for damage a bunch of times.
We're gonna go
Is that
4d4s.
4d4s plus 1
Yeah.
for each one?
Yeah.
So 44 plus 4, so 14 points of damage.
Yeah, 14 points of damage. Yeah.
Good stuff. Solid. Just as they zero in on him. Anything
And that'll
else
be
you
the end of
like
my
to do?
turn.
All right.
Well, actually, I will. I'm gonna walk right on over here towards this creature right here, and I'm just gonna take a peek at him and see what he's kind of made of. Is he made of is he an actual snake, or is he like? I just want to see if it's arcane or if it's like what has got these creatures here. If I can.
Yeah. You look over, you get a quick glance over it. I mean, he is kind of an abomination. He looks to be like a Frankenstein monster of sorts, of a creation to create the ultimate warrior, kind of like a super soldier for these Yonti.
Okay. Cool. It's my turn.
All right, the snake that's wrapped around you, Birdie, gets advantage. Yes, gets advantage, and is going to bite you. That's a hit. It bites into you, and then poison starts immediately injecting into your veins as you take 1d6 plus 4, and then 3d. So a total of 4d6s plus 4. You're gonna take 22 points of damage as the snake injects you with venom as you feel like your skin is boiling from the inside. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm still grappling you, so
Yep, that's a D4.
I'm gonna take that little 4 from ya.
Another full free
As I
profit.
just am like, oh, because I feel venom and it's making me a little angry, but I'm still squeezing and there's water everywhere and there's blood everywhere and everything tastes gross. And I'm reminded of that stupid thing that I ate earlier and I'm getting mad. And I'm going to take one more swipe at you as I'm holding on. Just, give you a nice kick with my foot. 16.
That's a
would
hit.
be my total.
Yep.
My hit.
You start kneeing him in the gut.
I'm unarmed, so it's 1d6 plus. Oh no, it's 1d8 plus 4.
Yep.
Which is gonna be a 6 for 10 total.
A 6 for 10 total. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take my additional attack and I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Just water splashing, stomping, and that's gonna be a 20 to hit, not a nat. 13 plus 7.
Jeez. Not a dirty 20. All right.
Dirty 20, as they say. So I can roll another 8 dice. Do me well. 5 plus 4 is 9.
Another 9 points.
For that.
18 points of damage plus the 4. Jeez, Louise, you guys are racking up the damage on this guy. He's completely bloodied. Then there's more.
I have an action surge.
Oh my gosh, it's like an infomercial. But wait.
But wait.
All right, action surge. You get 2 more attacks on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. I was like, do I escape or do I just try to kill him? I think I'm just trying to kill him.
He's coughing up blood at this point. Like he was bitten into you.
And we got a whole round of
twice
attack.
in the gut, and he went, God! Blood
Attack him,
spews
attack
out.
him.
That one's gonna be a 2 plus 7 for a 9.
Oof. Not
And
enough.
then a 9 plus 7 for 16.
Oh, that just barely hits him.
Which just barely hits him and gives him another 9 damage.
How do you want to kill him?
Oh my god, thank goodness. I was dead otherwise. I've got the blood, I've got the water, I can barely see anything. I'm stomping down on his face, and I realize I'm connecting, and I just look down, and I see Jaw, and I shove my foot as far in as I can go. I can feel claws just like scraping against the inside of this snake's body as I pull up on that rope and give him an extra little like choke, and then blood just starts gurgling out of his mouth because there's just nowhere else for air to go.
Yeah, don't mess with Birdie. Oh my gosh. I couldn't have said it better myself. The snake, the abomination warrior that it was, could not stand up to the might of you three as it gives its last, trying to squeeze you with one last constricting, but it fails and loosens its grip, failing the wrestling contest with Birdie, and falls over, just floating in the water in its own venom and blood.
Huzzah!
Yes, Birdie.
Yeah!
That's not Birdie.
The green emerald it splits open, bright light blinding you guys to the point where this portal opens up and you see this gateway to another place.
I like wipe off some of the blood and I step out of the water. And what do I see? Can I see anything into this other place?
It's shimmering. It's a desert. It's a vast desert. What you can imagine is it's probably you don't know what to think of it too much. The best you can assume, Doordumple and Danzo with your arcane knowledge. This is probably the homeland of these Yuan-Ti.
So is the emerald? Where is the emerald at this moment?
You see a glowing green light on the other side of the portal.
Well, I think we should jump through this real quick. The emerald is the key. To stop all of this, we have to go a little bit deeper. But is everybody ready for that? As that's happening, I'm gonna grab this little staff of healing and just like, let's see if this works. And I'm kind of knock it on my kneecap.
All right, you guys.
And I'm gonna use one of the.
I grab my daggers. I grab my daggers.
All right, you remembered.
I did.
All right, so
I didn't think they were that useful, but.
Damn, that
Yes, I
worked
see
out.
some.
Every bit of damage counts. Let me grab your minigun. Hold on. You guys step through the portal. As you step through the portal, you're in this vast desert with ruins. And before you is the warlord. Let me put you guys right here. As you step through the other side of the portal, and he's reaching up, trying to jump and get this floating emerald that's hovering over this small oasis. This emerald is causing you look around, you look up, it's nighttime. And the stars are twinkling. It looks beautiful, and there's this giant sandstorm surrounding you guys, and you're like encapsulated in this huge tornado of a sandstorm, but you're in like the eye of the storm, so everything's calm where you guys are at. And then you look up and you see part of the stars. There's like these green orbs, and you squint and you can see animals, dinosaurs. The ecosystem itself, they're trapped in these bubbles above you guys, and the warlord is jumping. He's like, and you look at the emerald that he's jumping towards, and it's cracked. And Doordumple, you're able to surmise this is why the T word with the T. I already forgot it. Transmutation.
Yeah.
This is why the convergence hasn't completed, is that the emerald was damaged in the process, and the Yuan-Ti are stuck in hibernation. And the warlord's like, I can have a full disposal, enough food to feed an army. Well, I will be an admiral of pirates, a true warlord. If only I could just reach it.
Where do I see him?
He's right here.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't see that on map. Gotcha. So he's reaching up, and from what I've realized so far is it grabbing the emerald? Well, can I surmise? Is it destroying the emerald that would be or is it grabbing the emerald? Like, how do I stop, or how do I release, or would I know how to release all the creatures and all the things and all the food and everything?
You can find out.
Okay.
Hold on. Before we do anything, let me just mend you. Your health is very, very low. You look very beat up. Just a moment.
And then I do a healing. And then, yeah.
How much do you heal?
Mama
Me.
Danzo.
Literally just like, all right, let's go.
I'm pissed. I was about to blow him up.
Santa's arm just comes out. Wait a minute.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I do 1d6 plus 4 plus additional HP equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice. So
Jeez.
whatever that means.
So whatever his hit dice is as a wizard, it's like a D8, D6.
D6.
So then it's a +6 on top of that.
Oh, nice. Okay, so maximum 6. Okay, so that's a 10 plus, so 16 of health you gain back.
All right, back to full. I feel as good as ever. Feel just like a young whippersnapper.
Now you, Birdie, still hold still.
And then let's see, 1d6. So that's 3 plus 4. Okay, 7. And then what's your maximum?
8 is my damage dice.
Nice. So 15, and you get back.
Yay.
Door Dumple, what were you gonna do before you got?
I'm trying to decide on what I'm doing. I am a bit pissed, and I'm going to, as I see this man, I'm gonna shout out to him and say, "Hey, you! Stop this all right now! I have 0 patience! Come down from there, or I will kill you!"
I'm going to be a warlord. You can't tell me what to do.
Okay, fireball. I'm gonna cast fireball like directly on top of him.
You cast fireball. This huge explode. There's steam from the water in the oasis as you blast the fireball, and then the crystal breaks and shatters, and there's huge. There's this seismic blast that goes across, and all
Back to the portal!
orbs above you start.
Like as immediately as I throw it, I'm gonna try and jump back to the portal.
You guys.
Oh God!
As you go to jump back through the portal extends itself and it merges with the realm that you were in, and the castle, the giant temple gets buried in sand, burying the army beneath it, bringing down, and all the animals go scattered across the jungle. And then a giant orb falls down in front of you guys, and it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus!
Falls down in front of you guys and walks up. The warlord, taking the full damage of the fireball, is kind of in flames, burnt, just crawling like, I was going to be warlord. And the T-Rex stomps over. All right, this is going to be pretty loud, so I apologize to everyone listening.
Oh.
Love it.
Oh, we're in trouble.
And eats the warlord. Eats him, and then you see as Zora says, "They're back! They're all back!" And like tears are streaming down her eyes, and says, "Let them hear your cries! Let them hear you!" As the T-Rex lets out a roar, just signifying its return as all the animals come back into the jungle. And she says, "Do you hear it, grandfather? Do you hear it?" And she screams out.
This is still a T-Rex. We should be cautious.
And the T-Rex walks over and almost like bows to you guys as it nods its head deeply, and then and Zora says, that would be our Loa. Haxor.
Oh my.
They say that she's the spirit of the jungle. And at which point you guys feel a gust of wind. And there's leaves that dance around Birdie's feet. There's leaves that tickle Donzo's nose. And then there's almost a gust of wind that leaves a swirl around Door Dumple. All of you almost feel like this embrace. And you almost don't believe it. You can't believe it, but you hear as if the wind itself says, "Thank you."
My.
And life
Absolutely.
itself, as if Mother Nature came back the jungle of Blondie. Thank you guys.
Wait, I have one thing real quick. Look, as the wind goes up and I dust myself off of a little thing, I take a deep breath. Sorry about that. I let my aggression get the best of me. I'm going to walk up to Zora and, Zora, I've been meaning to give this to you. I asked you a question a little bit earlier. Are you single?
And then the screen cuts to blacks and credits roll.
I have a gift from Carl
And then in large white letters, you just see Zora will return.
Yes! I love it.
I want to thank you guys so much for taking part of this one shot. This has been Project Odyssey. Once a month, I grab content creators, streamers, and I make them play in this world. It's a West March style world. It's all interconnected, but they all take part in their own journeys. Thank you guys. Thank you, Favorinator and Little Percent and Fabio the Chicken. Thank you guys so much for taking part of this and making this such a wonderful and unique experience. And I want to thank chat.
Thank you.
Thank you, chat. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the bits and everything. You guys supporting this channel helps me make this and helps me gather these other content creators and bring them together. So you guys are wonderful. I appreciate all the support. I'm just gonna you guys. This is my channel's Digital Hero 101. Every day I talk about D&D related things. So if you ever want to talk to me about Dungeons and Dragons, feel free to stop on by. I have a YouTube channel and other social medias. Hit the links. Go check them out. I make Dungeons and Dragons content. If you feel free to come chat it up with me. I'd love to hear about it. And of course, I love to plug in you guys. We did it at the beginning, but for those who newcomers who joined us in, Favorinator, tell us what it's all about. Where can we find you? What type of content do you like?
Again, thank you for having me. I love it. I love getting the chance to sit back and play some D&D. You can follow me on all the freaking social medias at Favorinator. I'll be streaming on weekdays. I start in the morning around 10 a.m. and stream till whenever, and then I probably hit the gym. I play a lot of roguelike, story-driven games, things like that. But yeah, or you can see me on the next Project Odyssey, most likely. So cheers to you.
I'd love to have you again. Yes, go follow Favorinator. He's a fantastic streamer, great personality, if you couldn't tell. Little Percent, oh my gosh, Birdie, the powerhouse, just slaying people. So where can we find you? What are you up to? What can people expect?
Yeah, you can find me at little_percent, all spelled out on Twitch. All my socials are Kira, KIERA_LP. You can find me on IMDb at Kira Jacob. You can expect gameplay, they're 2s or 20s pretty much on the RPGs. Pretty consistent with my brand, I gotta say. And we're doing some Star Wars right now, some Knights of the Old Republic. We're doing Red Dead Redemption 2, and we are doing other things that I feel like we're doing. So on that day,
go check it out. 100% is fantastic and great to hang out with in stream. And last, certainly not least, Fabio the Chicken. What's going on? Where can we find you? What are you up to? Let us know.
Nothing crazy, just Fabio the Chicken. You can find me on YouTube as well, although I don't post quite as much. I do play mainly on Twitch and just have some Valorant here and there and indie games. But yeah, I appreciate you bringing me on to Project Odyssey. I think this was fucking pretty amazing. You're an amazing DM, and you make this really creative and really a great experience.
Oh, thank you. I hope to have you on again. I hope to have all of you guys on again. Thank you. I hope to have you on again. I hope to have all of you guys on again. Thank you. I think my moderators are sleeping at the moment. So you guys, I'm gonna put the links in here. But you see in the bottom right corner right there, I have all their stuff for you. I'm gonna set up these links. I still want you guys to have an easier way of finding them. Please hit these links. Please support these content creators. They are absolutely some of the best people that I've had the pleasure of collaborating with, and I do love watching their stuff whenever I'm editing. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I'm just gonna put Fabio the chickens in here real quick, and then.
Thank you, Mario. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Mario.
There we go.
Thank you, Mario.
Oh, that's an echo. I love hearing thank yous a lot. That was a nice echo. All right, yeah. There's all their links. My moderators are sleeping on the job, but it's okay.
Well done, you handled it.
We handled it. You know, you want something done right, you do it yourself. But until next time, play nice.
Absolutely.